you a Christmas present, Ari.
What, the whole tree?
No, under the tree. I know you're Jewish, right? So we want to be like, let's give them the first fucking Jewish Christmas, and you can like really experience what it's like.
Yeah, I have the Christmas spirit. I got it in New York.
Let's do it.
Jimmy and I wrote that.
Merry Jewish Christmas.
That's how Jews open up Christmas presents.
This is really fun.
It's a child of a Holocaust survivor. You're taught to like, you can reuse that paper.
Oh,
very gentle. Oh, nice! It's a frame. Check that out. Very cool. Frame. I can put a picture in this.
what's on the other side?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Nice.
I think you're gonna like that. That's gotta go on your wall, too.
That's pretty
We
nice.
spent a lot of money on that. That's a collector's edition.
Oh, it's a real cover.
Yeah, I think.
Interesting.
Is that
Official.
cover? Really?
So, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Davey was telling me, I don't believe you, Davey, but you were telling me that the whole Bert thing is a bit. You didn't really spike Bert.
I did not.
Yeah. You did not really spike Bert?
No, we made that up. I thought that's already out.
You did, yeah. You already talked about it.
But
But people don't believe you because you're a known liar.
Wait a minute.
That's the problem.
That's not true.
Yeah,
No,
but
we just like
This is some like Santa shit to me.
because dude, I bought it.
Wait, it wasn't
yeah.
real?
Wait, but what's Bert's wife's name?
Leanne.
Yeah, I know
Leanne.
that's
Was it
exactly what
Leanne
I was
was
going
like
to say.
legitimately mad at you.
Like you're not allowed to be.
Wait a minute, you
yeah.
motherfucker. We've hung out and you're telling me how you spiked him. You lied to me?
listen, buddy. Once I get a troll going, I lose myself
You
in it.
played it so all the way into our friendship, and I don't give a fuck either way.
Yeah.
So you're just practicing lying on me.
No, I believe it. I'd pass a detector. I'm believing it when I'm saying it.
Oh my God, you're like that's kind of like Renazizi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a sociopath.
That's the way you have to do it.
Yeah,
I just
I
like
get
get
you,
into
I
it.
get you.
There's no other way to do it.
Yeah, we talked about it, and I was talking about how much he'd love it, and then he was like, and then we just like, we plotted that out during that podcast.
You did it so well because I really thought like Leanne, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Leanne's
but I
gonna
was like,
murder you.
but
I'd be pissed if I were.
Yeah.
We can we recorded the podcast. We're playing it. We're like not. He goes that. Well, we just won't put it out.
Yeah.
And that was a genius move on Bert's part. Because
Yeah.
then people are like, release the pod.
Yeah.
There's no pod. It's
Yeah.
just us talking about it.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, was Leanne not in on the bit? Was she not? Did she not know?
It's a while ago, so I'm trying to remember if it was like he just told her and then she got mad and then like let it go. No way. I think she must have been in on it.
I got to give credit to Bert too because Bert sold the fuck out of it as well.
He's a good actor.
I mean, like he seemed really upset with Ari about it, and then he kept bringing it up, wouldn't let it go.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so crazy.
I took a lot of abuse for that.
Somebody
But it
heckled
was worth
me
it.
last night
Yeah.
about because I talked about how I got roofied, and then somebody was like, "Was it Ari?"
Yeah, I thought
I had to
that
pretend
same
to,
thought
not
last
hear
night.
it, and I almost broke.
I've asked
I was in
people to roofie
time. I
me.
didn't want to break
Yeah.
the bit,
Yeah.
but it was fucking hilarious. Nobody heard it or laughed. And I was like, you know,
Nice.
sometimes when you get
Sometimes I
heckled
heckle, I'm like,
and you're like,
hey,
and it gets
actually,
nothing, and you
actually,
look
that
up, they're
was
like,
funny.
what's wrong with you guys?
That was
You fucking
hilarious.
got me.
Yeah, sometimes I heckle like that was
All right,
legitimately funny.
I've literally stopped the flow to be like, wait, say that again, because I think they need to hear this.
I had one of those in Philly where I was like talking about a Down syndrome football player. And they're like, yeah, it's like this Down syndrome kid playing football. And they go, was it Shane? And I go, I laugh for a minute straight. I'm like, don't heckle, but that was dead on.
Of course.
Good timing, good line, everything. Because you got to pick a quiet moment, too.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Wait, why did you finally admit that it was a bit? I don't even remember. I just remember you talking about it.
I don't remember. It came up and it was like, yeah, I don't remember why we revealed
Dude,
it.
you know how many people I've had to defend?
It really split the world, too, between not the comedy community. It wasn't right and left.
Yeah.
I like uniting the right and left
Yeah.
against me.
Yeah.
Taking bloody shits on stage. This is not political.
You were the villain.
Yeah. I'm telling you both.
Yeah, no, people were like really pissed off.
Because the
Ari
people who were
fucking-
cool were like, oh, sick.
Yeah.
The people
Yeah.
who had never done drugs, like he could die.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
how many people I had at bars next to me, like out, just going like if I'm sitting there and they're here, they're just going like,
Yeah, I would. It's a good bit.
Well, it's very.
I wish you wouldn't drop Molly in my. What? That's amazing.
Don't make me have a wonderful night and fall in love with
You can't
everybody.
overdose on Molly. It's the safest drug.
Would
to
you
dose
mind
on.
watching my drink while I go to the bathroom?
hey, just taking a napkin off.
It's also believable with Ari because like
Yeah.
he's that guy.
He's a
like
piece of
it's
shit.
not it's
That's
not
his
out
whole
of his
character.
range, you know, because he's also the guy to like hit you in the nuts. Like he's your
Yeah.
friend but he'll do it alone when it's just you and him. It's like nobody to bounce off of. It's like literally just for him.
Yeah.
To, like
Just to entertain himself.
Oh, you mean
It's
he's
like-
a piece of shit?
yeah. Like no, you just assaulted me though.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, any of those things on paper, I'm like, I'm really bad. When you used to play foosball, were you up there when we had the foosball machine
I don't think so.
in the belly room, green room?
No.
And we were all playing like foosball all the time,
Yeah.
screaming. They'd be like, "Shut
love
up! There's a
foosball.
show
Heard
in there.
about
Shut up!"
the famous foosball.
Yeah, and I would always try to like work up a boner and come in and be like, "Hey, what you guys doing?" I'd be around the corner like vigorously masturbating to just dudes. But then it's like, you know how funny it is. So as soon as you start realizing your boner just immediately shrinks down.
Yeah.
So you have to like really work it up, think about women and stuff, and then walk like, being like, "Hey guys, how you doing?" Like, come on, harder is funnier there.
Harder is funny. Sometimes harder is funny. We were talking about this the other night.
That's
like,
wild.
How like
Walking on a
soft is
foosball match?
soft. If somebody walks in soft, that's
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's hilarious.
But I think the times have changed.
Harder is funny enough?
If you, we got to evolve. But you come in with a boner, because everybody knows
Yeah.
he was working on that boner.
Yeah, yeah.
That means you were in the hallway jerking off.
Yeah. Because it went so far away, it had to come back harder.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the word where it's people like, "Hey, too much." We're like, "Yeah," but they're like, but not all the way gone.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like
No, I think it's a more powerful word now than ever.
Yeah.
It's
because it
kind
had
of
some time off.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an old fling.
It's not fair that we lost that word because I never called a gay person that in my entire life.
I only call gay people that.
No, I've never. I wouldn't. I only call straight people that because it's something that like got ingrained in my head. So now like I just can't be free and talk because that word is always hanging there and ready to come out.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so crazy. You guys do it in quiet,
you know,
like alone, where it's like really effective. You can't be doing it publicly.
Do you remember Ryan Goldfinger,
Yeah.
the manager at the Comedy Store? Like
Yeah.
he's like totally seemingly straight, likes the music we like, just a dude.
Oh, he's a tricky one.
But
Yeah.
he's gay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't. Nobody. You couldn't tell, and he didn't tell anybody at first when he first became
Dylan
the
gay.
manager. He made friends with everybody, and after like
He lied to us. He lied to us with his
after like
admission.
a month or so, like actually establishing friendships with all the guys at the store. You know, I remember
Stay over
he came
my
up
place,
to me.
bro.
He came up to me and was like, he's like, "Hey man, I just want to let you know, like, so it doesn't get weird from here on out. Like, I'm gay." And I was like. and he was like, literally everybody said that to me.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
everybody, he's done the rounds. I'm just one of the guys, and
Yeah.
down across the board. I mean, you're coming out to these dudes at a comedy club, like
Yeah.
you're gonna be called every time.
Yeah.
See, it's funny. Like that's something that's enduring to other comedians, and you can say it to a comedian.
Yeah.
But
Because
if you-
it's really mean, so that
The-
because you're like,
Yeah.
clearly we're friends, so it's
Yeah.
like the meanest.
Yeah, I
thing to
wouldn't say that to you if I didn't love you.
Yeah, but if you said that to like just a regular person like that doesn't connect to the comedy scene,
Yeah.
you'd
they
be
can't.
that'd become
Yeah, you
another.
wouldn't.
You'd be proof of like them trying to kill gay people. Like,
Yeah.
this is they want me dead, right?
Well, it's like it like confirms what
Yeah.
everyone says
Yeah.
about us.
Well, that's crazy because they go around acting like there's like mobs of people that are just trying to murder them, and it's like you guys seem to got it pretty good.
Yeah.
Is it? I mean, does homophobia even exist anymore? I don't think it does.
I think probably a little bit.
Yeah,
Well, that's just like
but-
saying
bit.
there's no racism
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh, no, there's
Like,
racism.
people
There's
that fucking-
definitely racism,
Yeah.
but-
My favorite, they fired a black guy right before we got here. I saw them walk out. They said, "Yeah, just for my color of my skin, I can't work on this podcast anymore." I'm like, "That's- all right,
Yeah, that was-
Oh,
that
that's
was-
what that was about.
Yeah, that's what that was.
That was Mike. Sorry,
That was like the mailman.
Mike causes
Because I
problems.
can't believe they gave me that as a reason. I'm going to sue.
You weren't supposed to say anything about that. We're gonna have to edit that out.
Our DEI hire.
There seems to be a lot of comedians attacking other comedians right now.
I'm trying to make it harder for the comics.
Unless you're Shane Gillis, making fun of you.
Making fun is different.
Right.
Calling Bert
Yeah.
fat and saying he's gonna die. It's like it's just fun.
Yeah,
But it's like it comes from a place that you already know.
But you got to step from an outsider perspective. I know you guys are fucking with him, but a lot of people really don't think anybody likes Bert. They think everybody hates
It's
Bert.
crazy. Bert rules.
When you watch that episode, the way Joe looks at Bert sometimes,
Yeah,
it's like you look at it and and I don't even think Joe means it. Like that's just Joe's look sometimes. He just has that like I'm gonna kill you stare sometimes. You could be talking about the most mundane shit in the best mood, and he just locks in on you, and it's like
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Well, he just does that though.
Yeah.
Like when you hang with him, he's like, if you say something that's, he just,
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
that look. Like,
Yeah.
and also, yeah, Bert will work out and do crazy high level like athletic things. He's running a marathon. I'm like, how you
Yeah.
going to train? I'm like, no, I'm just going to quit drinking for a day.
Yeah, he's hitting home runs.
And then
too,
Joe's
man.
like, that's not the way you improve yourself. And then he's like,
That's
fuck,
his-
it's
that's
working.
That's his like 80s like training montage.
Yeah.
It's like most of it's like people hitting the bag or like trying to train. For Bert, just him not picking up a beer.
with the political
And
thing.
they wait
though,
till noon and then start. And then Joe gets so mad they were both trying to lose weight, and Tom was doing it for steadily.
Yeah.
And Bert's like, I'll just cram.
Yeah.
I'll just like
Like
lose.
a
I'm going to
test.
lose 60 pounds in a week. And Joe's like, that's never going to work. And when it does work, he's like, everything I believe in about the workout process is wrong, and you're exposing it, and I hate this.
Yeah. So there is something there.
Yeah.
He's just on the Ozempic.
I mean, he ran a marathon. Who, Bert?
He's
Oh,
got
Tom.
to be on Ozempic.
He should be. He's probably filling up
ODing
on
on
it, though.
Ozempic?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably
Probably
filling
on.
it. He's gaining
probably
weight on the pills.
Testosterone.
Ooh.
I thought Bert lost
At
a
this
bunch of
point
weight,
now.
then gained it all back. Has
Yeah,
he
he
lost it again?
He got to under. He's fat as fuck.
I saw him at the Comedy Store like a week ago, and he seemed like pretty trim.
I guess for a couple days, and then he'll be fat again.
Well, you were there too.
by the weekend.
I think you were.
Maybe he doesn't seem trim to me.
That's Ari.
That's crazy.
Everybody's fat to Ari.
Yeah, I mean that's a fat man.
Trim to Bert standard.
That's it. He's obese. That's a medical.
Not obese though.
Yes, he is.
What's obese?
By BMI.
Can you look
probably.
up BMI on there?
Yeah, by BMI. Everybody's fat.
He's
by
one of
BMI.
those fat guys that it's like hard and fat though. Like,
Yeah,
it's not like jiggly.
Put
does have
6'2",
cellulite,
and then
yeah.
how many
Right.
pounds you have to be just be obese at 6'2".
like 185.
It'd probably be like 230, 240, and he's well above that.
Wait, there's a funny thing about Bert's body that I don't think anybody knows. He just, I don't know how this happens, but he gets one eyelash every now and then. Like I don't know how often, but it's like every now and then, blue
Yeah.
moon, this one eyelash just won't stop growing. And it goes all the way down. Like it goes, and
Yeah.
and people look at it, and his whole thing that he has, that he's like, when that happens, he's about to make money.
What?
I swear, dude. So he doesn't touch it, and people are like, "Hey, there's something on your eyelash." He's like, "Oh no, that's my eyelash. I just
That's the lucky
I'm about
lash.
to make money." Yeah, it's the lucky lash. Yeah,
He seems the type that's something he's proud of. Like there's nothing he's not proud
yeah.
of.
But you can't not, like, it's one of those things if people have food on their face, you're just like, you can't see anything else when he's
Yeah.
talking to you. And he just goes on, he trucks right through.
Fuck yeah.
There's like this lash just waving in the wind.
200 pounds means
That's
60.
crazy.
Yeah, so he's obese.
Yeah, but see,
Overweight is like
That's not.
Wait, 6'2" is considered obese for the. What's
Yeah, the BMI scale's
That's
fucked. Though.
what, 6'2" and anywhere over 200 pounds you're considered
Yeah, overweight.
obese?
It doesn't take into account bone
190.
structure.
Wait. A male's considered overweight if his BMI. Okay, which translates to a range of 194 to 232. So wait, that's different than the 200 pounds.
I think they're trying to update the standards or something.
So okay, so 233 pounds. I think that's the correct one. Is obese.
yeah, it's
Bert
trying
weighs
to
more than
make room
233.
for muscle weight and shit. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, the BMI is a little outdated because
It's close.
so people like me,
That
we
shit's
have
making
we
me
have a
insecure,
heavy
goddamn.
bone structure.
Yeah. Everybody
Okay.
says that. That's what Red Band says. Like,
telling you.
well, don't take into account muscle. Like, Red Band, you haven't done a push up in 75 decades.
Not even muscle, bone structure. Right? If you stripped me of everything but my bones,
Yeah.
and you weighed me against the same person, the same height,
Yeah.
I guarantee you my bone structure is going to weigh more. All right.
Hold on to that.
I'm
Hold on
very
to
I'm
that,
very
Mark.
powerful man, Ari.
You're like, you have heavy bones.
I have heavy fucking bones
He's,
and a
Irish,
small
he's like
dick.
Irish farmer.
No, French
That's
farmer.
what a French farmer.
French farmer.
Dude, my mom looks like a linebacker.
He is farmer.
Like, my mom will like fucking lay into you. Dude.
We're farming quapes.
See, people have this idea that like you've seen those videos of that guy that's like a mountain climber and he's doing the same weights as all the bodybuilders
Yeah.
and it's like fucking
Yeah.
easy. Like people have this weird idea
there's that.
about like show muscles. Like that makes you like real strong people that are out on a farm working their fucking ass off.
Yeah.
You can kind of tell they're strong, but a lot of times they look like normal fucking people.
Yeah.
You know?
Grandma
It's all-
strength, too.
Yeah, yeah,
It's in the torque.
yeah.
retard
It's a bone
strength.
structure too, man. It really is.
They also
It's
have it's like what is it called when you just naturally lose weight? You're
being a
Ectomorph?
no, but you're whatever burns.
Oh, your
metabolism.
Yeah, so it's
High
like I know I have a
metabolism,
higher metabolism than some people. You must.
Yeah.
You can eat like shit and you just won't gain as much weight as someone else.
Yeah.
But
I don't know,
still,
it hasn't been tested in a while.
Yeah, I have to go full like carnivore keto to lose weight.
Yeah.
I put
Oh,
on
yeah.
weight so easy. Yeah, I'm just a natural fat dude.
speaking of not supporting people, Edgar taught me a real lesson once a long time ago.
What's that?
It was Dane Cook he had taken a year off stand up. His brother stole like half his money, so he's like lost his brother and his money at the same time.
Yeah.
And anyway, took a year off and he was back on stage. Do you remember this?
I mean, I know the Dane Cook thing.
He was at the Improv. I wasn't there, but I heard he was like struggling. And this Dane Cook, he's like the biggest comic in the world, crushing every time we go to Dublin's and just destroy on a level. They're like, what the fuck? And I heard he's like really struggling, like he's like having trouble. And Matt was like, don't do that. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, that's a comic working out on a Tuesday at the Improv. Like he's not even selling tickets. Like, don't take joy in a comic struggling. I was like, oh wow, I was way off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't watch the comic do bad.
Yeah.
Even if I don't like him.
Yeah, he's working it out. Support it.
It's one of the
Some people love it. Some
I
people
love watching someone bomb.
It's like ASMR watching. But for me,
It is
like,
fun, but it makes me uncomfortable too.
It's
Check
just-
drop spots. I'm like, I gotta leave. This is like no one's even listening. Fuck.
Yeah.
This is personal
Like
for you guys. You guys live that shit. For
The
me, it's
Natalie
like,
Natalie Cuomo video. I
yeah,
can't
dude.
watch it, man.
Yeah.
I like
would she try to do stand up?
when she had a meltdown.
She was going.
Oh,
after
that's the
Heckling.
one recent where she starts
Yeah.
yelling at the guy.
Right.
Yeah, like she did not. That's
Can't
not how
watch
you
it.
handle
Everybody's
it. or heckler.
sending it to me. I'm like, I just can't. I don't
The
wanna
worst
see
part
something
is the
like that.
crowd was like just filled with simp ass motherfuckers who were like, whatever she did,
They'll
they're gonna be like,
support her, yeah.
Well, that's
so
part of
hot.
it, though. That's
Yeah.
part of the thing I can't watch.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
it's both ways. It's
Yeah.
like her struggling and the audience condoning it.
So you guys said there's a lot of comedians attacking each other. Do you think a lot of it is political? There's like a divide between like left wing and right wing comedians, and like anybody that's not left wing, the left wing's gonna hate, and then there's the right wing who probably doesn't really give a shit. It seems like
right wing is engulfed in also people just having fun.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like I guess they're right wing. Like I'm just trying to drink and go see Kid
Yeah,
Rock.
yeah.
And you're like you're right wing. Like I don't even vote.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
Or
like
it's like
Shane
who our
votes.
friends are.
No,
you
but
know?
that's the
like,
thing.
Yeah.
If
I
you're
can't
not,
take a picture with like Joe Rogan and
Exactly.
I'm like this like conservative now.
Yeah.
because-
Yeah, I saw Jon Stewart talk. Somebody was like, said like Joe Rogan and Theo Vaughn are these right wing comics who support whatever. And he goes, what?
yeah.
And they're like, yeah. He goes, oh, that's like 2 minutes. You saw a 2-minute clip out of a 3-hour podcast. They're just comics.
Yeah.
They're they're goofing off. You're calling them like right wing political shills when they're just like mention something in politics briefly.
They're accusing them of doing what they're doing.
Yeah, that's
the
what
left
they
wing is trying to create these little fucking
Yeah, they go
left-wing
after
shows.
each other
Yeah.
though. It's pretty shitty, and I know what it is, and I've done it. It's shitty, but like I've done it, so I have some sympathy for him. You're just like trying to like clout chase.
No, that's all it is.
Yeah.
I don't really buy it. I
We
don't
go after
I think it's
after a bigger guy.
yeah, or it's just like you're following your people. I think it's just like virtue signaling. There's a lot of like
It's definitely virtue signaling. It seems like the left is like it is kind of like a cult.
The right does it too with the
Yeah.
with the anti woke. They go so hard, and I'm like, and I have to like tell my friends sometimes like, this is a fake video. This is taken out of context. I can see it. Like, how do you know? I'm like, anything that's crazy already, you should be looking at it with an eye of like, they're taking this out of a context.
But this world
I've
is
had to
so
show some
crazy.
people so many times. Rogan, all these people, so many times. Like, that's fake.
Yeah.
Give me 10 minutes, I can tell you why. But I don't want to research these every single time.
That's all Twitter's become.
Yeah.
It's just like a bunch of boomer Facebook posts. It's fucking insane.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
It's all fake shit.
I love it.
yeah. I mean, it is fun. It's fun to see people riled up.
I love Twitter. Twitter's my shit now, man.
Really?
I fucking love it. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I tend to think both sides have the cult shit. Obviously, it's just one
I've
side's
reached out to them, to other
so
people,
much worse.
DM them. And I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you going after that comic? Chill.
Yeah.
That's your friend. And they go, no, fuck that. I'm like, no, come on, chill out.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this publicly with you. I'm doing it privately,
Actually, we
one-on-one.
had a really good conversation on the phone like a few weeks ago about I forget who you were talking about was shitting on somebody like one of your friends, calling them like a Nazi or a racist or something, and it was just a comedian who like posed something funny. It was like innocent, right?
'cause that's
But
the
then this
role,
other
man.
comedian was like making public posts and about this person being racist or something, whatever it was, and you were sticking up for your friend because you know this comedian who's talking the shit, and she could not with you, like she could not see your, and the whole thing was like,
I stayed calm the whole time. She kept insulting me. I
but
kept
you,
going,
but
I'm
you
not
made a good
fighting back.
point. It's like, okay, this person, say she actually believes what she's saying about this other comedian, like she actually thinks that guy's a Nazi, or she actually thinks he's truly racist or something like that, then maybe her reaction is kind of on point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't think she believes it.
It's hard to tell with some people. So some are the true believer retards,
Right.
Who like fall for it. And
Yeah.
most people, it's just a fucking team sport thing, man. It's like you're the enemy.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You're trying to destroy, and
But
like
almost like but you know him. You know that
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
personally.
that's right.
So when they tell you this, you go, oh, no way. I already know that guy. That's just not a real thing.
But you want to like round
I
up
saw that.
people
yeah.
and
they said
send
it to
them
Rogan
you
once
know.
a long time ago. Somebody was like, hey, Doug Stanhope's doing your bit. He goes, wrong. And he goes, you didn't even hear me. He goes, I know Doug Stanhope. That's just wrong what you're saying.
Right.
He goes, well, he has the same exact take. He goes, then it's just parallel thinking. There's zero chance Doug Stanhope took a joke at all, and definitely from one of his best friends in the world. He goes,
The
that's
greatest
just wrong.
long-form comedian of all time.
Yeah.
Stole jokes from Joe.
It's just like he just says no, out of hand. I don't have to see it. It's just wrong.
Trying to start shit.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, you should know. That's your friend. You already know him personally.
Yeah.
You ever like see somebody like on Twitter who's like just a vocal, like what you're saying, like there's mostly liberal. Let's take like a liberal person on Twitter who's a comedian talking all the shit. Like I've met people that I've seen on Twitter. I hated them on Twitter.
Yeah.
I met in person. They're totally cool.
Yeah.
I would have thought that this woman would hate a guy like me, and she was totally sweet and nice. And then like maybe I've seen it wrong, and I go back to the Twitter, and it's just as bad as it's always been. It's like, no, dude.
Did you see the shit between Leonardo Joni and Ian Fidance?
Low-level beefs. Low-level beefs are dumb.
I hate.
We need high-level beefs.
We laugh, and I'm like, you guys are both fucking trying to get up to 10%.
It's my girlfriend sends me all this stuff. She loves the tea, and I see it, and I know Ian. I know I met Leonardo a few times, but like I don't give a fuck. Like they let these kids play in their playpen. Yeah, you know, they're fighting. I
Do
feel
it
like
privately. Send a DM and start fighting privately. What are you doing this publicly for?
I do think that people that publicly do that, like what's her name, Leonardo or whatever, she went after him, right? Was that the thing? Yeah, I just think it's like.
Is there any clips of this?
There is.
I just
don't
like it because, he's a comedian. You guys do the same thing,
right?
But I also kind of don't buy it.
Is that a political thing?
Yeah,
as
it's like
well?
you don't really believe it. You're saying
Her
this
whole
one
thing
thing
is-
for effect because your real feelings is like it's like a full book. It'd be like 100 pages of what you feel.
Well, Leonardo's just outrageous anyway.
Yeah,
And I've done a bunch of shows
That's
with her.
her
She's
style.
super cool. Love her to death. Yeah. And
But
Ian's awesome too.
Awesome dude, and she's cool too. But I think she has a whole thing right now where like
know her.
that's just like her thing, you know.
to be crazy.
I've never heard of her. I
Oh,
know
yeah.
Ian.
She's all
wild.
Every joke is racist.
Yeah.
And but
According to her
whatever. I
website,
ain't hating
Leonardo
it.
is funny.
Oh, she actually hates Jews, Ari.
Does she really hate Jews?
Yeah.
Doubt it.
Fuck
No,
it.
this is what I told. This
She's
is
doing
no,
that
no.
for effect.
I love the
I-
Jews.
I think I've heard of her.
In my
Somebody said
opinion-
like she actually loves all of us.
Yeah, I don't think she hates Jews. No.
Ian will be good at though sometimes. It's like when someone is going after a comic, he comes in and goes pretty much, "Hey, fuck you, fuck way," you know, and you're like, "Nice, someone's got to get in there and defend it."
Yeah. It's got to be a lot of jealousy too, man, with comics. Like one
I saw that
person
with
gets a
somebody who was
little-
going after Chappelle, and David Lucas was like, "Fuck you, you're a piece of shit. Nobody respects you." That kind of shit. We're like, "Whoa, nice. I do like that."
Yeah, some people love the smoke.
What happened?
true.
Chappelle went after Lucas.
No, Lucas defended Chappelle.
Oh, okay.
Because people just do that whenever they're promoting their special or their project. They'll go like, "Let me just shit on Chappelle so I can include him in my."
But also,
thing."
it's like David Lucas, Leonardo. These people are like just combative people,
Right.
You know what I mean? If
Yeah, you
know
look over
them-
their posts and it's like 1,000 different things you're angry about.
Yeah. So it's like it's a ticking
She's
time
rage
bomb.
baiting. That's all it is.
Yeah, I that's kind of what I think. But
People seem
I
to
don't
get
know her
pissed
that well.
at David when he made who's that guy you interviewed with, that young kid with the long hair. God damn, I can't remember his
Wait,
name.
describe some of it.
He's the fucking young kid with the big black hair. He's got the
Matan.
accent. Yeah, Matan.
Yeah.
Matan. So David Lucas went on his show.
Yeah.
And
I hung out with David that day. Like, after.
wiped his fingers in his ass crack or whatever, and then kept sticking it into Matan's face. I remember that was a big
David
deal.
did? Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
everybody's pissed off at David Lucas for that.
Well, that I when you started saying that, I assumed that was Matan doing it to David. And
No,
David's
no,
going,
no.
I don't play
David
that.
said that
fine, it's going
Matan is like normal.
Normal?
Like, because he has like an accent or whatever.
I
like
think
on-
that's a fake accent.
It is
right?
fake.
Yeah.
No, I
No?
met him. He is.
David swore it.
No, David's lying. We talked about it.
Really?
He's like, let me try to cut
just
this,
gonna lie to
cut
me in
this
the
guy's
green room?
legs out from under him by like making up that he's just a normal guy.
So that's really what. Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
it was all
Matan's
act.
crazy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
is he Jewish? Like from Israel or something?
Yeah, I think his parents were like IDF soldiers, but like Mossad, like it's deep underground. So he's
gotta
raised
stop
in that
doing
world
it.
to be like a.
We got to get Davey smoking weed, man. He's
going on,
supposed
man?
to be sober.
Can I
you're
pause though
sober?
for a second?
Yeah.
You're doing something that it's a gripe of mine. When you're doing it correctly. The joint's being passed, and somebody goes, "No, I'm good," and he's like, "Yeah, just pass it.
Pass it along.
Just
dude.
pass it.
Don't
We're
make
not
it a
asking
thing.
if you're good or not. It's
Oh, no,
going
no,
that
I'm
way.
sober.
Yeah,
No, thank
you don't have
you
to
so
go.
much. I'm
no,
sober.
Just do that.
Yeah.
It's just you know.
He actually wants to be hot box. So
I do.
just
Yeah,
just
no,
blow
please.
the weed.
The
See,
more the
I
merrier.
never understand the sober thing. Like to me, like weed is not like it shouldn't even count to sobriety.
It's California sober.
No,
Yeah.
I think I think it's more about when. Okay, so my girlfriend just quit smoking weed. She was like a
What?
stoner.
Yeah, that was
like,
her vibe.
like a famous stoner, right?
Yeah.
And she quit last year, and it became more about like once she started to stop, and like get through that first week or so of like wanting to go back, it was almost like an accomplishment to not be high. And I think you kind of build this like, you know, like this like inner strength, and you don't want to go back. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like a game she's playing in her own head.
Give it a year, she'll want to go back.
She's starting to be like, I guess she'll see good hangs happening, but no, I think she's
being
out.
cool and shit, not being lame. Yeah.
Yeah, the hardest part is the first couple
heroin,
weeks.
dude.
Like I quit in 2023 because I took some edibles.
weed?
Yeah, because I took some edibles that fucked me up, and then every
Nice.
time I'd smoke again, I'd be like, you know. So I took a break, and it was hard to go to sleep, dude. And then you'd have the craziest fucking dreams. They're like the most vivid fucking movie nightmares, and then you're like you sleep.
The dreams are so good when you quit weed.
That is.
I love them.
Good about
8 days in, sometimes faster though.
Yeah.
Like
I
top from
swear to
Inception.
God, I'm alive in other dreams. Like it's like I have a whole life and storyline and friends, different friends. I miss them when I wake up.
Did you go into a lake and live a whole life as a fish for fucking 6 months? All right, that story's hard to believe.
Wait,
dude.
somebody just told me that too. This last week, something that you said.
Yeah, I was on
Salvia.
Tripoli's.
Oh,
podcast
Salvia.
long,
Is that
long
why?
time ago,
Yeah.
Yeah, it just fucked me up. But
It's
10
all
minutes.
live. It's all
Yeah,
live.
but it
You
felt
know,
like a lifetime, right?
Yeah.
Pull that up.
That
Yeah.
that happened to one of my
You
buddies.
see it happening. I'm coming out of it, and it's like I just popped my head up. Like, okay, so tell us about it. But I'm still deep in there.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck? What language is that?
Yeah, I can't even imagine that because that was like 10 minutes, right?
Tops.
Not even that. And then
Tops. And then they're all trying to hold me, which is never try to hold
And you
someone
go,
down who's flipping out. Because then you feel like you're not letting me go. I need to be able to walk if I want to walk.
Let me fish.
Yeah.
no, this is not it.
It's probably us talking about it, but I don't know where the video is.
Huh.
But I mean, Redman was recording it in his old apartment.
Yeah, it's an old.
We
clip.
went one by one doing Salvia, and we all kind of went
Ari,
under
How are you
Ari's,
doing it?
Ari's Salvia trip.
bong.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then maybe add Sam Tripoli. Ari's
Looking for
Salvia
video
trip.
podcasts where Ari talks about. Yeah, I don't know.
Why are you searching? Just go into YouTube. Search it in YouTube. There's no Jamie over here. That's for sure. No, it's okay. Take your time. Take your time.
Put on Ari Salvia trip to Tripoli. Maybe it'll be in there.
Remember, I'll be editing. So if there's anything that
There you go. You had
Ar-
it. You had it.
Ari's saliva trip.
Trip.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I love Sam. I had Sam on a couple weeks ago.
Sam also will go after people who are going after comedians.
Yeah.
Sam
no.
is all of us.
Yeah, he's
I
a
love-
The
defender.
things I want to say to jump in, but I don't want the drama. I just don't. It's just going to create hate. I'm glad he's there. He's,
right. He's one of those guys that just loves the smoke.
Yeah,
He is
yeah.
the.
He wants it. He looks for it.
He's the military. He's the tip of the spear.
Yeah.
You know, he's the hardest of the hard fucking black ops guys.
I remember when they came after Brian Callen. He was like for his boy the whole time.
You got to be for your boy.
You learn
You
a
got
lot.
to just be for your boy. It's not that hard.
You learned a lot about a lot of people during that time.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't defend
You know
him.
who's-
I don't defend my friends publicly, but I like show up, dude. Like
Yeah.
when Tony was going through the Puerto Rico thing, I was with him.
I was making videos making fun of him. I thought it was funny.
That's also fun.
I'm gonna get views out of this.
I did a defense video.
Yeah.
See, I'm
I
old
did
school.
defend him.
Mostly for the clicks,
I just
but, you
be
know.
an actual friend in person.
I defended him, but I did shit talk the Trump campaign because I'm like, who's the fucking retard that said this is okay? Like, this is not Tony's fault. He's doing
Well,
his
his
job.
bit about it too was so funny when he was like, "They had me on first. Like, who's doing that
He
order?"
opened
yeah,
the
yeah.
show.
Yeah, he goes, "I don't go on first at night.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not going first at noon. That's the wrong. That's the wrong lineup
He
order."
followed the national anthem and a prayer.
But that tells you kind of how cool the Trump campaign is. That they were like, yeah, just go
yeah.
on and do whatever.
That's literally
is
where
this
my
the one
head
right
went
here?
to.
Yeah,
It's like,
and
that's
it-
kind of cool that they had
Because
him
you know,
on.
Kamala would have been like, I need to know every fucking word that comes out of your mouth, and probably would have, never. Oh no, get Ian fucking Miles Chong off my fucking.
Him talking.
Oh, that was Leonardo was on that screen too.
We're never gonna find this because
Crazy.
You
But that was it. But they were talking about it. I don't know if they
See,
played the
this
whole
is
thing.
YouTube.
Ari Shaffir, please help me. That's it.
That one.
Yeah, please help me. Help me. Oh yeah, I remember that now.
Oh my god, I remember that, Ari. Holy fuck!
Look at that hair.
Look at that, those locks.
now he's.
Oh, they're putting effects on it, but. Oh, they're putting effects on it. I want to
Yeah, I
see
wanna
the
see
actual
that.
video.
Yeah, dude, YouTube hides every. It's so hard to find videos on YouTube now, man.
It's actually pretty good though.
This is actually pretty great. This is actually.
You remember that, Ari? Remember that polar bear?
Oh, polar shit. Come on.
Yeah. So Do you remember any of that? Or is that memory completely wiped at this
Tough. I
point?
was talking to Joe Less about it. At some point after you tell stories, you're just doing a memory of the story.
Yeah.
And not the memory of the event anymore.
You're kind of filling in blanks that your brain doesn't
But you're
have.
just like, I remember telling the story a bunch of times, but
Because for me, when I have memories, it's like you remember like a picture and a story.
Oh,
there it is.
Please don't. Please help me. Please help me.
This is sad, dude.
Red band.
I remember that chick. It was cool.
Who was that?
Yeah, somebody Redman was dating.
Oh fuck, that's so funny. Whoa,
Whoa!
Why do we
Just leave that
Holy
there for a little
shit.
bit.
Out of nowhere.
All right,
Wow.
that's we're gonna need a blur on
Took
that
a
one.
sharp
No way
turn.
to end it.
What a
shitting
sharp
polar
turn.
bear and the Nazi
Great way
Monopoly
to
guy.
hide it though. Like make
Holy
this whole
shit.
Since we're
Oh,
talking
there you go.
That's it. It's
Jimmy,
the short.
Hit the short.
That's it.
How about the one where you smoke salvia on a podcast that had a 4-month life? Tell that story. It's one of the craziest videos you can watch.
Oh, dude.
Triple A's podcast, I think. Remember, they were like, do Salvia. So I took a big hit, and they were like, that's not big enough. And I was on the brink of disappearing. And then I took a way bigger hit, and I was just gone. I was living under the sea for around 6 months. What? Yeah. I made friends. I had a girlfriend or wife. I'm not sure. I had a life down there. A life in about 8 minutes. But I had and then I started coming back. And then they're all like, hey, so you finally ready to talk? And it was like, no. And then I couldn't breathe the air. Somebody gave me some water. Just for breathing. Coming back.
I'm so struggling against it.
It's so crazy.
It looked terrible.
Yeah.
It was great.
How
It
did
looked really bad.
How did you know it was 6 months?
I'm guessing with
Did you
like
have
what
a
went through.
calendar in there
Yeah,
where
no
you're like-
calendar. I was like guessing. It's like when I used to say it, it's probably closer to the truth. I said it's between 6 months and 2 years.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, it's just a lot of time went by. You when you can make a friendship then lose one. It's not like a week. It's like that's over a long period.
One of my buddies, first drug he ever did, he was Mormon.
Yeah.
And he did a
Nice.
bong rip of salvia and was
Wow.
gone for 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Like seized out and everything, like in reality. And then
What was he doing?
but he had a completely separate life living in Tyler, Texas, working on an orchard. And he still has all these vivid memories of it.
And he was in a coma like for 7 years. You're saying, or that
No.
was his
He
dream
was only
that?
gone after he
He
hit the
came
bong
back
rip.
being able to
okay.
play an instrument,
Yeah, he could play a ukulele when he came back.
and he never could before
Couldn't before
because he played it a bunch over 7 years.
in that 7-year period. Yeah,
That
crazy.
is- I mean, that's like, oh, he did go to another universe.
That's the Matrix.
yeah, interdimensional.
Yeah.
That's the Matrix. I mean, if you go in, that means if you lead someone in a trip of salvia, and then just like as they're going in and go, take piano classes, and then they're like, for 7 years they're taking it, and they come back like, yeah, I'm great at
Fucking
piano.
rock
Yeah,
Monadnock.
Yeah, yeah.
We need to
I'll
test
work
this
for
out.
comedy. Like, hey, make sure to get up on stage while you're there. Just come back 7 years more developed.
You write 7 years worth of material in 15 minutes.
Yeah, like
insane.
what? Like, oh, I got 5 specials. That's the plot to that Beatles movie where the guy goes back in time and steals all the Beatles songs.
Yeah.
Was it a salvia trip in
No,
the movie?
I don't know in the movie,
That
but
would have made the movie way more cool.
yeah, it would have made it.
Yeah. So
Please help me. Please remember that. Like, please help me. Like, I don't know what I'm thinking.
Who else said they thinking about helping?
So fucking selfish, dude.
wow, man. I've never done salvia. Was that the synthetic weed?
Yeah.
was
Yeah. Well, it's
Synthetic
basically
something.
Yeah.
Dirty.
I think it's oregano. There's a lot of oregano in it. Like it's fucking weird. It's like
Doesn't-
spice, salvia, space. Like there's all
That's
kinds
a,
of.
that's a
fucking
gas
names for it.
station weed, basically.
It's not even
the
weed,
old
though.
gas station weed. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like Delta. What's the new shit they have? Delta 8 and all that.
It's like I heard it was like a lot of military people using it so they could because they couldn't smoke
pass
weed.
piss tests, yeah.
So
Yeah.
they'd go get that shit at the
They
gas
had
station.
a funny video of like guys smoking salvia and then driving, and you're like, oh fuck! And so he's like in his car, like starts the car, and then he goes, and he goes, all right, now here we. And then he just doesn't drive.
I tried to jump off a balcony on salvia. My friends had to stop me from jumping off a 3rd-story balcony.
Yeah, this is why he's sober.
Yeah, that's a problem. You need somebody to watch. Did you see the guy climbing out the window? It was like a couch behind him. He smokes salvia, goes, rah, 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 and then pushes like a Venetian blinds, pushes through it, and just jumps out and cuts himself on the glass.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
All that shit is crazy.
Pull up the USA versus Canada. Did you guys see that shit?
Ooh, the fights.
The fights?
The hockey
Oh,
fights.
dude.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
USA.
Hockey
Yeah.
players rule.
yeah. Well, show the booze.
So they're booing.
the anthem.
That's
Yeah. So Ari,
Yeah. Wait, back up. Tell me.
During the national anthem.
Yeah.
They're in Canada right now.
Okay.
It's USA versus Canada.
Yeah.
They play the American national anthem, and the whole arena just boos.
Wow.
So the first
disrespectful. You don't do that the other way.
Yeah, we don't
We're
do
the
that.
Blue Jays for some reason in our sport.
This fight breaks out in the first 9 seconds of the game. Look at the timer.
Yeah, it's like immediately.
It's like, all right, motherfucker.
Wow.
Yeah.
2 seconds in.
yeah.
Two
Right away.
seconds.
Yeah.
And I mean, the fight was already going for 1 second before they realized
And
and
there
blew
was
the
4
whistle.
minutes of fighting.
There were 3
After
separate
Yeah,
fights, right?
They
After
just
that
kept
fight,
breaking
they,
out.
they sit back again. They get set up and they go right back.
I love when hockey players just make an agreement like we're fighting, and then they're like, as soon as the puck drops, like as soon as it drops, let's do it. Like, yeah, fucking, let's go.
Exactly.
There's honor.
If we don't do it for the puck to drop,
Yeah.
we'll go to jail.
The honor in hockey is
It's
amazing.
real.
Yeah.
Even with the refs, they're like, let the man.
Let them do it until they hit the.
Yeah. You're booing our fucking national
They're
anthem.
booing
Fuck
the national
you,
anthem
Canada.
harder than
That's
they
mean,
booed Taylor
guys.
Swift.
We would
That's
never.
crazy.
I would never
Dude,
do that.
This is pathetic for Canada because hockey is like none of our best athletes play hockey.
Yeah.
They all play every other sport
They're
first.
booing American
Yeah.
politics.
Well,
but
okay,
like,
but
these guys
but
just representing
honestly,
the
wait,
sport.
but
It's
what if
classless.
this? What if this though? What if they're booing? Like it starts off kind of joking because that is funny too.
Yeah.
And then they
It-
all
it-
get. They're
that's
all
a
in
good
on the
point.
joke.
It is
Maybe
funny.
it's like more funnier than.
Let's razz these guys up.
Yeah.
Let's boo 'em. That's what Connor did with Khabib.
Yeah, but then,
This is actually hilarious.
I mean, they did it right. They got
There's one dude holding it down for all of us.
Yeah.
This kid. Look at he's facing him. He wants it.
He's
Just
screaming
it at him. Yeah.
Oh, look at they're pissed.
yeah, no, they're,
Oh, this
I'm
guy.
gonna
because they
fuck
had
this guy up.
supposedly agreed not to do this. Like their number one sport's hockey. They get
Yeah.
all their best athletes to hockey. Our
And then
fucking
they
hockey
housed him,
players,
right? What was the score?
3-1. That's what I'm
3-1.
saying.
Yeah.
Not only they get their ass
Look
beat.
at it. Even wait, the American dude's laughing right now.
Yeah.
He gets it.
It's funny.
It is
Yeah.
funny.
It's funny
Yeah.
to boo.
Yeah.
What's even funnier is to then get your ass beat.
Yeah.
To get whooped
You wanna
down
win that.
afterwards.
Oh yeah.
They're like, we're going to stand up to the big bully. And
Oh,
then
you'll
they got
like
the-
this one. I got one. Well, I'll wait till it's done.
Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, that's it.
I can't
You
believe
gotta
we were
play the whole
talking through
song.
that whole thing.
Copy chart.
Dude.
That looks like
No,
Josh.
the deal is once they go to the ground, they stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause-
Until then, they don't want to get punched. And also, I think it's an unwritten rule. Like, no, these guys want to fight, so you allow them to.
Yeah, now hockey's
But
the last.
you can't let somebody be on the ground getting pummeled. It's like, hey, it's done.
Yeah, yeah.
So they both try to stay up.
Dude, the minor league hockey games,
Yeah.
the fights in those, fucking insane. Some of the wildest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, the guy that got his neck slashed by.
Oh,
the-
that was
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. I was. I'm
Wasn't
not
that like a
watching
That was
black
like a
hockey
fight,
player that
right?
did it too?
No, that was an accident.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
a
right.
fucking-
Oh, it wasn't an
actually,
accident.
Actually, yeah, that's right. The guy fucking. There's
was
a
a
lot
different
of
one.
speculation. The guy did it on purpose. I forgot about
The
that.
only black hockey player in the league fucking slits the other dude's throat.
That's
Why you
crazy.
gotta-
That
why you gotta
raises
make
like
it
a
about
north-
skin
it's like
color?
a yellow knife kind of guy who's like never seen him. He's like, wait, their blood's not blue. I've been lied to. Dude, the best one of those is disrespecting for a joke. You're right. It's funny. They're
It's
being
funny,
funny.
dude.
You're right.
Yeah,
And I think everybody was like kind of laughing. Like you saw that shot of the Americans with the flag, and there's the dude with the little Canadian. They're back there riffing with the Canadians.
Yeah.
I think it's. I think the fake news got a hold of it, and
Well,
now they're like blowing it out.
I think there's a little bit of both. There are people
Yeah.
that are having fun with it, but then there are
sure.
people who are fucking.
The
The
I-
whole arena,
disrespected us, like,
statistically,
yeah,
there's
we're doing
definitely
it.
people
Yeah,
who
we're
are
just-
serious.
it's
Yeah.
funny, like whatever.
No, because I've seen like there's people like in Ottawa, especially like the Justin Trudeau types, you know,
Yeah.
that are like preparing for war with America. Like they're trying to convince people that they're really terrified that Trump's gonna like invade and annex Canada. It's like, no, you dumb bitch. This is the first time we've had to deal with a man who's not gonna like put up with their bullshit.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to handle it, you know?
Yeah.
They the best one of those disrespect things is we were at the Yankee Astros playoff game in New York. Giannis, and with Giannis Papas, he said he's never in his entire life, grew up there, been to a Yankees loss.
Yeah.
So that means he's like 14 for 14.
Yeah.
And we're losing. This is like the year right after Hurricane Harvey, but we're losing at this point like 4-1 in the 7th. It's bad. And there's all these Astros fans around. So they start like chanting like, let's go Astros. Disrespectful. It's disrespectful. You're up by a lot. It's not like you're looking for a rally. We'll allow that. You're up by a lot. And we're all feeling shitty. That's when the fights happen too.
Yeah.
Is when your home team's been losing for quite some time.
Yeah.
A last second win, people are like, oh fuck. If you're angry for 4 hours, you know, it's or 2 hours straight, you're like, I'm ready to fucking fight. Why are you celebrating?
Yeah.
You know, so they're doing that, and they're like, "Let's go Astros," and we're like, "Oh, I don't like it." And then Giannis just like, in a quiet moment, goes, Hurricane Harvey. Hurricane Harvey. And everybody started doing it. And they're all like, dude. They're like, my grandmother's homeless right now.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's a hard disrespect.
Dude, this is a game.
It is a good one. Harvey did fuck us up bad.
Yeah, they were still feeling it. It was in that summer. It was like, wow.
Oh, that's so funny.
My little
They're
hometown
funny.
got fucked
That
up.
crowd was funny. And then they got pummeled for it, which was like, all right.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That's also funny.
Giannis he's fucking great.
Giannis rules.
Yeah.
It was so great. I was feeling so bad. And we came back and won that game. Same as this. We came back and won that game. It was the most electric game I've ever been to. It was fucking wild.
Yeah.
Everybody, the whole fucking Yankee Stadium was shaking. Because of Giannis. You did it, Giannis. You did it.
Ari Shaffir's farewell tour is coming to a city near you, so make sure you get tickets soon. Also, check out America's Sweetheart on Netflix, Ari's latest special, which is fantastic. And also, Matt Edgar, go watch him live. He's fantastic as well. And if you'd like to get tickets to see Davey Jackson, you can find a link to where you can get tickets in the description.
Yeah, this my favorite. My favorite to see is one time in the Gay Pride Parade in L.A. It was saw this like fat guy with like just like a chubby gay, but like so queenie. And then right over the ropes was like a stairwell with the hardcore like anti-gays. And they're up there screaming like, fuck you, you're going to burn in hell. God hates you. And this guy, he was just like so prancing. And then he's like, we love you too. He just kept going. It was so fun. And it was like the guy going, it's everybody's day. It's your day, Joe. I know it's an important day for you guys. So like, we get it. Have fun. I'm going to be drinking.
I wonder if anybody up there thought, man, that was funny, right? That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you got to just acknowledge when you get got, and it's like for the greater good.
All those people up there were gay anyway.
Yeah.
Like if you hate gay people that much, you
the
are
passion,
you are fully
the
gay.
passion, the thought you think about gay shit
all the time. You can't stop thinking about
it's like Tony,
gay dicks.
Tony has a joke right now that he's like, if you think I'm gay, you're gay. You think about gay shit. It's like that's true. Why do you what are you thinking about that's getting you so riled up? Like
why are you so hard right now being angry at gay people?
That is one of the big comedy conspiracies. Like, is Tony gay? And he's clearly not, right? He's clearly banging a bunch of chicks.
I love it's like you sound like you're trying to convince yourself. No, he's cool.
Because I mean,
He's what a fanboy thing to say. No man, he's out there fucking shit.
I said that because I was gonna say, but he comes across as like gay as shit. Like you know, so that's why he can't beat that.
You should see his condo.
Yeah.
It's the gayest condo I've
So
ever been.
gay, but not that way.
It's so nice. It's perfect.
Yeah,
Everything is in a perfect place
Yeah.
to where the lighting hits it.
There's not a speck of dust on the floor.
No, never.
Yeah.
Wait, have you seen his dick, Ari?
No, I've never seen
Tony's?
his dick.
Yeah, Tony Hinchcliffe's dick.
I've seen his nuts.
He's seen mine.
Obviously, I think everyone's seen your dick.
How many people have seen your dick?
I'm really an asshole, huh?
I have been told by so many women that he has a huge dick.
Who, Tony?
It's the hugest
It's
dick.
not. It's not. He's a skinny retard. All skinny retards have big dicks, pretty much.
got
Yeah, I
retard
think
dick.
they're just like, oh, for a 4'2" frame, that's like a regular sized dick. I wouldn't expect, a 5-incher looks out of place there.
Yeah, right.
It's proportions.
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
Oh my god.
So did he confirm he's seen his dick? Did you say yeah? You've
I
seen
don't
his
think
dick?
I've seen.
I don't think he's like he's not like that.
Yeah.
He just doesn't whip it out.
No, he's not like he's not one of those guys.
I mean, we've been to.
I'm not either. That's a sign that
we've
you
been to,
probably
like,
have a small dick.
sauna? No, maybe not. I don't know.
Because if I had a big dick, I'd be whipping.
I
it
think
out.
he does. I don't think you say you have a big dick when you don't, because it's gonna get
gonna get out.
confirmed or denied,
Right.
especially for fucking comedians. and
Women
everything.
will.
Well, tell black
report
people
that
that.
is not true.
Correct.
What's that?
Tell black people that.
But well,
Because they're always talking about their
because for
big
me, it's
dicks.
like if you are gonna be in comedy long enough and you're gonna hook up with comedians that are girls, you gotta just give that part up. Like you
Yeah.
know that it's all gonna be. We're all gonna.
You are
find
gonna be
out.
talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't think you would say that if it wasn't true.
Yeah. Yeah.
know?
I think the move, like for regular dick guys, is just to be like, I have a small dick.
Yeah.
And
I
then-
do
Oh
that all
yeah,
the time.
put
Yeah.
it down, and then
Yeah.
when they see it, it's like,
Right.
whoa.
Yeah.
I thought it was small. It's like,
That used to be my
yeah.
go-to move in the
Yeah.
bars.
Yeah.
It's like tell women that I had a micro penis, and then they'd have to see it.
Wow.
Yeah.
They say, like,
They had to. I've
that's
gotta
the
look at
biggest
it now.
micro penis I've ever seen.
I was doing a joke once about just like saying I have a small dick in the joke, and then some chick in comedy was like hooking up, and then I was talking about anal, and she's like, let's do it. And then when she saw my dick, she was like, Oh. No. It's like, well, I was exaggerating for
That's
comedic
kind of
effect.
funny how like it's like an insult if a girl wants to do anal with you. What are you saying? I have a small dick.
You just seem like the perfect guy to try it with.
Oh no, I don't like the big ones.
No, it's gonna hurt you.
Yeah, guys that do a lot of anal are really telling something about themselves.
Yeah, right. Dude, anybody dude, like what? I fucking love anal. Fuck.
You have a skeleton key and it's getting into that small hole.
Yeah, if you brag about anal that much, you either have a small dick or you're gay.
Yeah, right. I think gays have bigger dicks though.
Do you think so?
I
Because
think there could be
necessity?
science on this shit.
Like
Exactly.
statistically
Somebody,
speaking.
yeah, Jeff Scott used to talk about that. It's like because our estrogen and our whatever makes you gay, you know what I mean?
I love the
It's what
voice that
makes
you went
have
to
a
there.
big dick.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He's like, all the dudes I fuck have
You
big
want to
dicks.
search that?
They
Jimmy?
all have great legs and asses.
The gays
Yeah,
have
because
bigger
they're like
dicks?
girls.
Okay, that's
I would
interesting.
think. I don't know.
is
I
that
thought
the-
it was just
is that
from-
the top from Inception.
the fucking drill bit.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah.
a drill bit.
Yeah, everybody's freaking out about that.
I
Okay,
thought
I
it was a
am.
butt plug.
Yeah, he
Wow,
thought it was
shout
a
out.
butt
Like,
plug.
Jesus
I thought it was one of your guys' your
Dreidels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you?
Your Judice?
That's what they are. That's what they are.
That's great. Judice is hilarious.
The last
Gays
thing you
have
searched
bigger
was
dicks?
gays for Palestine. When you put in gays, it
Do
immediately.
gays have wait?
On all 5 measures, homosexual men reported larger penises.
I'm telling you,
Right.
dude.
The funds are going where they're most
So
needed.
Tony is gay.
But you would think you would
I
have
think I'm gay. Fuck.
less testosterone and have more estrogen. It would make for a smaller penis.
I don't know.
Something, dude.
That sounds like
I
scientific
think there's
shit.
science
I don't
to
know
it.
anything about.
Dude, I think in the Congo though, like the average penis size in the Congo is like 9 inches or something crazy.
Yeah.
Like that. So
Yeah.
they're
No
all
one-
gay. The entire
No one's got
Congo
anything on black
is
guys,
gay as
man.
shit.
Why are you gay? Are you gay?
What if this became
What do you mean?
actual science?
hungry and gay.
Like official science. Like so many dudes with small dicks. Like I told you I'm not gay.
No, I'm not gay, dude. I have
Okay, and then the small dick is going to be like a
Oh, okay,
sense of like
okay.
manhood.
Manhood,
Like
yeah.
see,
What are you?
You get a little
fucking
crazy with the
searching?
searches there, Jimmy.
Still in the Middle East,
yeah.
it's like it's known that women are for procreation, men are for pleasure. Wow. Like those fucking Afghanistan farmers are just butt fucking.
oh yeah,
Non-stop.
oh yeah.
America has that too, but we go, gays. I mean, whatever, men for pleasure, like socially.
No, they fuck a lot of goats. They really do. It's a real thing.
Is it
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
The video?
I have a family member,
See that?
a military guy who spent a lot of time in Afghanistan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they're fucking goats.
Yeah.
They
For
fuck
practice.
Yeah.
It's just
Got my
for
reps in.
pleasure.
It's like when
You fuck a
pilots
goat
do
in
the
pussy?
simulation.
Or
Yeah.
the ass, pussy.
I think of the female goats. Of course, go for the pussy. You have the choice. Right.
At that
pussy?
point, doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Doesn't really matter. Like, ew, I'm not gay.
I'm not gay.
talking
I'll
about?
fuck a goat, but it's gonna be a shit.
goat.
Gonna be a lady goat.
I'm pretty sure it's a sin to fuck the male goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want goat see a goat.
Yeah, because you can't get a male goat pregnant. That's
think
not God's plan.
I think it's become so normal. It's almost like masturbation at this
Yeah.
point.
What's the best? Like, what is like? Oh, this goat, his ass is so fucking perfect. It is literally the goat.
There are pictures. Pull up the picture. Pull up the picture of a goat's ass. I've seen some pictures of goats' asses that are like, yeah, I understand. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, look up
I'm not gonna
sexy
do
goat
it, but I
ass.
want to like
Yeah.
see. I want to see. I want to show that I'm.
I understand.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, that close up on the Nigerian
You know these.
dwarf goat.
You know goats
God.
get
They got booty.
goats get cold or that.
Yeah, you want that?
Holy shit.
You know it's hot.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
yeah, if you're around that
so
all the
it's right
time
there.
and you
what
know
do they not kick back? Where's the pussy? Oh, they're both right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Which
a
one's the
fat
pussy?
ass.
Which one's the
Oh,
butt?
look at that black one with the fat ass.
it's a fat ass.
Oh yeah.
Not bad.
Dude,
Guys, I was sitting on that for a while. You have no idea. I was like, when,
nice.
now.
yeah, you're just some farmer. You like, there's like no women like within 100 miles of you, and like that shit's walking around
gotta
you.
do something.
Stop that.
Yeah.
That one right there. You see that black growth? So goats get cancer on their assholes because it's always up in the sun all day.
Holy
I
shit!
just found this out. There's a goat farm right out of town.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that was goat AIDS.
So you learned all
It's got
about
goat ass.
asshole cancer.
And the black is the
Yeah,
cancer?
they all get cancer.
And they kill
What do
them
we-
or they live with
I
them?
don't know.
Close up of the anus. Why are we getting? We didn't need close ups of the anus. Okay.
Guys, this is a great podcast.
Thank you. We're doing our best. I already read out all my questions for Ari.
Is that what we do now?
I thought-
All right.
So now we just
thought-
look at
Like
goat
assholes.
pussy.
Yeah,
All right, we're at that part of the show, everybody.
Yeah, I
We like
like-
to call
What's
this
next?
segment goat pussy.
it's funny because
Yeah.
I'll remember.
Tell him you made the trailer for my special.
Yeah. Tell who?
I don't know your
The
fans.
people. No, yeah, I shared it on my community page and all that.
Oh, nice.
Nobody saw it though because YouTube hates me. I think they hate me more than you, dude. You know. Yeah. No. See, what's funny is like I'll remember the question,
Yeah.
and then we'll start talking about something, and then I forget the question.
Yeah. You don't have to get the questions.
I'm fucking.
That's
That's just to get in case it goes dry.
smoke
That's when the
so
questions
much
are
weed.
There.
Yeah, but that's the problem. When it goes dry, and then I can't remember the question.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Hey, you mentioned Joe List earlier. Did you? Did
Dose him.
no, no, Joe, definitely not Joe. But like the whole thing about so the story that Mark Norman told about
What?
getting Xanax while he was in San Antonio.
Davey, defend yourself,
Oh, yeah.
Davey.
I was the one that gave it to him.
You gave it to him.
I did, yeah.
He almost murdered Mark Norman.
What?
I didn't
happened?
almost.
What happened?
This guy.
Mark drank a lot of tequila.
That sounds like Mark.
Yeah, that's what he does.
doesn't like to fill up on. He's shredded, underrated, shredded.
Very
Oh,
much
is he?
so.
Yeah, and then he's also going to get drunk. And like most drunks, they just don't go, I can't drink. They go, I have to just drink liquor.
Yeah. He'd had probably that camera just made a noise, Jimmy.
Yeah. We looked at him and was like, how you guys doing?
Is it a battery?
Headphones on.
Good one.
It definitely made a shutting off noise.
Yeah.
We're amateurs, man.
Damn, you mean this isn't a real fire?
No, it's not a real fire. It's not a real fire. Looks good though. Good pull up.
I was gonna say it's kind of a cold. It's kind of a cold fire.
I think we need more weed, man. I think that'll help me remember.
Is that THCA?
No, I want to hear about this Norman thing.
Oh yeah, go ahead,
Let's
man.
let's wait
Go
for
a
a second. It'll just be us watching it.
Yeah.
Now, we
the
can
whole
do
thing-
that to keep the flow
It's
going.
now come full circle.
What?
It's fucking crazy.
So there's
The whole
more.
story.
There's more to it
So
now.
Norman. So I'm saying story tracks when you say Norman drank a lot of tequila.
Yeah.
So far, so
100%.
yeah.
Dude, I brought him a full bottle of Patron.
Yeah.
That was gone.
Is Patron, let me ask you another question: is Patron a high-end tequila or a low-end tequila?
High-end.
High-end.
Well, I would
Mark
say-
Norman is also low-key Jewish, and if it's an expensive thing, he's gonna fucking fill up on
Yeah.
it.
He's got to.
Yeah.
You can't let any go to waste.
Yeah.
So yes, he had drank.
He drank a lot.
quite a bit.
Okay, but he handles it.
So
He does. No, he
He
handles
handles
his liquor
booze,
so well.
yeah.
Let's give some context, just so because I don't.
Mark
know if we
Norman
can
is
get
a stand-up
context.
comedian.
Yeah.
Allegedly, no.
Davey, you were hosting a comedy show, right?
I was. Yeah, I was.
So you picked up Mark from the airport.
I did, yeah.
And he was like, "You're a millionaire. Are you really a millionaire?" I remember he said.
I mean,
you
at
were a
that point,
millionaire.
I was pretty wealthy. I'm
Yeah,
not
okay.
anymore.
So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not Jewish. I couldn't keep my funds.
Go ahead, man. Go back.
Anyway, so Mark had asked me. I asked Mark if he needed anything, and he was like, "Yeah, tequila, fruit tray, and Xanax." I was like, "Bet, I got you."
Okay.
Right. So I pick him up at the airport. We go to the show.
Tequila fruit tray.
Yeah, you wanted a fruit tray.
Pretty gay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I got him a good bottle of tequila, Patron Silver. You know, made sure it was up to par, and I also got him Xanax, and it was good Xanax. I knew the guy that got it for me. I'm not going to say his name or anything, but they were Green Hulks. Are you familiar with Green Hulks, Ari?
No, I'm not. I'm not in the Xanax world. No disrespect, Lil Xan, but I'm not in that world.
Not a bar baby. That's
Yeah.
fine. It's
I
okay.
mean, I imagine by the name Green Hulk, it must be very strong.
It's a good sized pill.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there's the footballs, there's school buses, there's the traditional blue bars, there's Green Hulks.
I thought it was
Green Hulks-
just Xanax was the thing you got.
no. No, there's a lot of different barbiturate. Wait, no, that's not a barbiturate. What am I saying? That's a benzo.
There's
Excuse
different
me.
like genres of Xanax.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Different genres of benzos.
I
Yeah.
thought Green Hulks just meant it was like a fat fucking.
It is a
Xanax.
fat
Yeah.
fucking pill, but it's not. Xanax is a
Wait, is it like
brand.
the old ecstasy pills where they're just stamped with whoever makes it?
True. Yeah.
And so then it's like a different percentage of like
How
of,
much
like,
is actually in
meth
it?
to-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Green Hulks are notoriously strong. I used to do
Okay.
them all the time. I used to mix Green Hulks and heroin, and it was incredible. It's fucking, I mean, just amazing. So I get these from Mark. I give them to him.
How much into it you have to be when like heroin's not enough? I gotta up this.
This isn't doing it for me anymore.
What's the
boys.
ceiling and beyond?
Yeah.
Like, boring.
Oh, you're just shooting dope? Lame. Let me kick this up a notch for you.
Do you have any like espresso?
Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Cool.
Oh, dude, I've been there. You're like, and please tell me we're recording. Nice.
So what?
So go ahead.
There's more to it now.
Yeah, so I give him these Green Hulks, and they were good. They were fine. You know, I didn't test them, but I knew where
Okay.
they came from. And
Yeah.
yes, this is medicinal grade, right? So
You should have tested him though,
I should have tested him.
because
Whatever,
then
dude.
you would have 100% evidence to
it's
say,
fucking
yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever.
ahead.
But
you still fucked up.
so we do 2 shows. By the end of the second show, or before we left to go to the bars afterwards, the first bottle of tequila was gone. Like, it was gone. So he had drank quite a bit. We get to this
that was
bar.
just him. Was he sharing it with somebody?
He might have been. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, he tours with
playing
Youngblood,
devil's
so
advocate.
I don't know. Possibly.
Okay.
It's possible.
Okay.
But we go to the bars. He continues to drink, and he gets pretty fucked up. Like, he's drunk. And I left at like probably 1:30 or maybe 1 a.m.
Keep it plugged in.
It's overheating.
Oh.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Well, you turn off the fire.
Jimmy, that one's still going, right? Yeah. So we're good. Don't
That's
worry.
good,
It's
yeah.
gonna pick us all up. So just go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So yeah, I leave at about 1 a.m. I think.
Yeah.
I believe Mark stayed at the bar till 1:30 or so.
Okay.
Goes back to his hotel. I get a call the next day. It's Youngblood, the guy he does some of his shows with, and he's like, "Hey, what did you give Mark last night?" And I was like, "Xanax." And he was like, "Yeah, but what was in it?" I was like, "Xanax." And he's like, "Well, he's fucked up. He's fucked up in the lobby right now of the hotel." And I was
The
like,
next
"Oh,
day?
shit." Yeah, next morning. Wow. Yeah.
You just slept in the
Yeah.
lobby, right?
No, he slept in his room, and then he left the room because the cleaning people woke him up.
This morning, same shit. They
Really?
talk like they're fucking reuniting right outside your door. Do not disturb doesn't mean don't come in. It means don't disturb me.
Yeah, just leave me alone, dude.
Hotel life sucks.
But he was, I mean, he
So,
was past his
okay.
checkout time.
Oh, okay.
So he's in the lobby, super fucked up.
There's no way Mark's paying for a late checkout.
Certainly
I
not.
told you, low-key Jew.
So I asked
He's still
Youngblood.
fucked up the next day by 11.
Yeah,
Nice.
but so you haven't done Xanax, Ari?
I've done it before. I'm just not in that world.
Have you done it when you've been wasted, like blackout drunk potentially?
I mean, it's gonna be 100 times
not
worse.
blackout.
obviously.
I've never blacked out.
Okay.
So
And I don't know that Mark was blacked out. I just know he was
yeah, that
fucked up.
level.
Yeah.
No, I just do it while I drink.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be taking anything like that with on any kind of alcohol.
No.
Yeah.
No. You take I thought you take a pill and a couple drinks. And then
No.
the rest
Yeah,
is way harder.
Not Xanax.
If you really
Not
want
That's
to get
antibiotics.
fucked
You're
up,
thinking about, yeah.
you know, you're gonna get really fucked up if that's your goal.
Oh,
To
yeah.
black
dude.
out.
I mean, I've done that
yeah,
before.
Ari,
That
aren't
is-
you a pharmacist?
That is the goal. Yeah, but I'm open to new ideas.
I thought you was good.
research.
Science. Yeah.
I'm not gonna get stuck in my ways. I gotta be able to dose people properly.
We gotta hear this whole story, dude.
So I asked Youngblood, I was like, well, how much did he take? And he asked Mark, he was like, how much did you take? And Mark goes, 1. And I was like, wait, he drank all that tequila, got fucked up, and then took a full bar?
That's on you. You got to split it,
Bro.
He doesn't know. Although
He
if
doesn't.
he asked for Xanax, you'd think he would know.
That was my assumption going in, is like, oh, he knows his Xanax.
an
So
expert
here you
Xanax
go,
user.
right? Well, he was fucked up all day. We had to postpone the shows that night because he was so fucked up.
Still by 7, 8
He
p.m.
missed the first
Oh
show,
yeah,
didn't he? Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, when you drink that much and then take a full bar and you're not used to taking that amount of Xanax, you're gonna be fucked up for a while.
But you say postpone the shows.
Yeah, we had to move him back an hour.
But he still recovered.
Yeah, I saw that.
He did
show,
it, dude.
yeah.
He fought, and
That's
did a good
another
job.
thing
It
that's
was a
tracks
good
about
show.
Mark Normand.
the
He ain't gonna
first
cancel
show,
a spot.
he definitely repeated a couple jokes, so he was still fucked up. But the second show, he fucking ripped, and
That's
even
the
the
one I
first
saw.
show, like he crushed. It was crazy, and he was like barred out for sure.
Then we went to the
So
bar and had some more drinks.
then
Did he?
he tells Joe List the story of the Green Hulks on Tuesdays with Stories.
What a
their podcast.
commercial for the Green Hulk makers.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Mark's just out here doing the most for Big Pharma. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But Joe reacted very negatively to it. Called me a fucking idiot, you know, like a piece of shit.
He's
like,
sober.
all this stuff. Yeah, and
He's-
as am I.
he's-
As
yeah.
am I.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You
then
should have. Hold on. Let me think if you should have split it for him.
He should have never gotten fucking drugs in the first place.
No, if
He's not a
somebody
drug
asks you for
dealer.
drugs, you can get it for him.
Nah, he's not a drug dealer. I wouldn't.
If I ask you,
If it was weed, yeah. But once it's
I've
something
gotten-
that
I've
can be
found
laced
coke
with
for people
fentanyl.
and I'm not a coke guy.
Yeah.
But when people come to town, it's like, can you get me coke? Let me ask around for you.
Yeah. I mean, I
It's
don't know.
dangerous, though.
It's just too
It
dangerous.
is
these
dangerous.
days, dude. The fentanyl
Yeah.
shit makes
Yeah,
it.
for sure. It's
If it was the
dangerous, but-
90s, yeah, you know.
But then it's on you to test it.
True, but then you can't trust
As
those
the
testings,
user.
from what I understand.
You
Those
can't trust what?
Those testings are pretty shitty, from what I understand. Like they're not very good.
Really?
That's what I've heard.
Ooh.
I thought that was just COVID tests. No, you got to do it right. You can't drop in a bunch of water. That's the problem. You can't drop it. You got to do it right.
It was you talking about it. I think I heard.
You're gonna get a
you test again. Maybe that's flip negative.
you get a false positive on some fentanyl.
No, but there's also times where we've had a baggie of drugs and then like done it a bunch, and then like a month later, like, hey, let's test this, and you test them, like, oh, there's fentanyl in here.
Oh, this is
but
full
we
of
didn't
fent.
die.
Yeah.
So then let's do more.
Yeah,
well,
but
fentanyl's good. I mean, fentanyl is a good thing.
Yeah. Anyway, so get back to this. He calls you an asshole.
Yeah, Joe called me an asshole. Yeah, all this shit.
You
And
maybe should have split it, but now I'm trying to think. What should he have done? What's the responsibility?
Actually,
Somebody asked you for
as
reasons.
the dealer, what is my responsibility?
Well, at first I didn't agree with you, but then I kind of thought about it. Like you're not a dealer, so if somebody approached me wanting some drugs, I just I can't, bro.
Yeah.
You got to find someone else. Like I don't even.
You gotta know. How to say
nothing
no.
to do with this
Locate a dealer
shit.
for somebody.
Dude, I'm a bro. And if my bros need drugs, I'm gonna get the
What if
drugs.
never gotten me
somebody
drugs?
visited you in LA and they go, hey, I don't have my medical card back then. You're like, can you get some edibles for me?
I'm
Weed's
okay.
different.
That's too.
Weed's
I was gonna
different.
say
Weeds
now
are
you're doing
different.
the fucking
Yeah.
Fair. You're right.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
No, that's not true because the fucking weed vapes were killing people.
No.
Could be the
Yeah,
same.
I wouldn't
It's
do that
different.
either.
It's different.
If I knew good
Edibles
weed,
are
which
close.
I do, weed, I'd be like, oh no, I know a guy.
But
I do that all the
edible,
time.
though. You get some edible, like, hey, that's 200 milligrams. And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or if they go, what does that mean? They go,
Maybe.
oh, it means you don't need
Yeah.
it. You should tell them.
Tell them the
So
amount.
you got to go, hey, these are strong,
I did.
Yeah.
I told him that.
You take a quarter.
I did. They were green Hulks, and I explained to him, hey, these are potent.
But you explained it to a blackout drunk.
Well, he wasn't drunk yet.
He wasn't drunk. Okay.
He wasn't
So
drunk when I
okay.
gave him the Xanax.
Got you.
And
Yeah.
then that's
I mean,
what-
I don't know.
People
Maybe
make
he
bad
was.
mistakes.
Somebody
when
gave
they're
me
drunk,
drugs
so.
yesterday, and they were like,
Was that-
hey, this is really strong.
Was that the tickets?
Yeah, this is 12 hours. And I'm like, okay, loud and clear.
Nice.
Do you remember the chocolate mushrooms that we took in Joshua Tree with Adam Eget?
Yeah, I got it from a fan.
Ooh, guys.
Is that a dangerous game to be taking shit your
yeah.
fans give
They're
you?
mushrooms. Nobody
I'm
plays with
surprised of
mushrooms.
all the drug escapades with you that this isn't a more popular story because
I also give my drugs away a lot. So if somebody gives me drugs, it's
Goes somewhere
60% is
else.
going to somebody in the
Right.
community.
Yeah.
You know,
He was
and so
sitting
like
on-
you're be dosing just some random.
See, you're just like me, Ari.
Yeah, I'm passing it along.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
You're
got
just giving them out. You know?
Yeah.
I didn't charge him for the Xanax.
What was the story you were saying?
So he had these chocolate mushrooms that a fan gave him, and
We always just go to Joshua Tree. It's hard
we're
to
gonna
find
go to
mushrooms,
Joshua
and I
Tree. Back then,
sometimes
it was a
had
little bit
some.
harder to get mushrooms, and we're gonna go to Joshua Tree. It's me, him, Adam Eget, and we're gonna eat these mushrooms. And I don't. At this point, when we're planning this thing, I'm thinking he says he has mushrooms. It's in his hands. Like we get there. First of all, the mushrooms. We should have known. There was no packaging. It was like in
Tinfoil.
a Ziploc tinfoil.
Yeah.
Like somebody. Wait. Okay. And it's a
Well,
blob
they were
of
getting it
chocolate.
from a store.
There's
They all came like that.
The chocolate. There's no shape. Like he didn't even try. It's like
It's just a hunk of chocolate.
Yeah,
Just a hunk.
They were kind of like flattish.
Someone mushed up
it was like
Hershey's
flat.
bar.
It was like
Yeah.
mushed. And
They were like chocolate chip cookies.
we get out to the desert, and of course, it's like we're super late to the whole thing. Like it's like nighttime. We're in the desert.
Yeah,
we
we're always
just
setting
get
up
there.
our tent in the dark.
We're
We
sitting
never
in the
do
dark.
it right.
We have mushrooms, and we're gonna find time to eat them. And we start walking, and we're in
Full
the middle
moon.
of the full moon, middle of the desert. You know, it's nighttime. All right, let's bust them out. We got a flashlight to look at them. We pull them out. We're already laughing about how like disgusting this looks. We eat, and everyone takes a bite, and they're first like, "Oh, that's good." And it's like chocolate, and then it gets quiet for a second, and we all kind of like. You know, our bells are starting to go off.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to say it. Nobody wants to say what it actually tastes
there's
like.
an aftertaste.
Oh
you know
my
when you
God.
drink
Aftertaste.
it's
And we
like-
all
it's like
know
there's an after-
immediately
it's like,
what the
Wait, what
taste
is that
is.
aftertaste?
don't-
I did not know. I was trying to place it.
Okay, well,
don't tell me.
I maybe I was trying to place it too, but I kind of was like also fighting
But
what
as
I
soon as it
thought
was
it might
named,
be.
it was like, yep.
And then somebody's like, "This tastes like," I don't know if it was Adam or you, but it was like barf,
I think
and
it
it
was
was like,
Oh, no.
and it was
Yeah.
We just started fucking.
middle of the desert. Adam thought it'd be funny to wear his tuxedo out into the desert. So he's like, we're
suit.
three dudes. One of us, we're all puking in the middle of nowhere. One guy's in a suit.
Holy shit. So a fan gave you some barf.
He barfed
fucking
in,
mush-
and like, and there's
And-
mushroom. There
and there's
were
mushrooms
mushrooms
in
in
it.
there.
There's mushrooms in
with
it.
a hint of puke.
Oh my
His
god.
special recipe.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But imagine being that fan just downing a whole chocolate mushroom bar and then puking it back up into a bag for
Yeah.
the bit.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
He's
Oh,
laughing.
I
the
always
whole
assumed
time.
he just barfed.
No,
barfed
you're right.
and then added
He
mushrooms to it.
added the barf to the.
Because also it was chocolate.
Because it's chocolate also. So he added the barf in
to the mix.
There's the
mixture?
mushrooms, the barf covered in chocolate,
Dude.
tinfoil, plastic bag, Ari's pocket for fucking months.
Yeah, stay in the freezer for a bit.
Throw them in the freezer for a few hours.
I bet you there's some sort of gag shit you can buy that'll make something taste like barf.
It was,
Barf would
you know
do
what?
it too.
Here's what it was, man. It was the acid. It was the acidicness of it. Like it was like, I know this. We all know it's
Oh, we've
so
all puked
blatant,
before, yeah.
clear as day.
But papaya also has that taste.
No,
to
this
half
was
the people who have
nothing
papaya,
like
they can't
there-
not taste puke.
There's things that taste like puke, and then there's puke.
Puke. This
Yeah.
was puke.
Like your mind knows.
Yeah,
This was
yeah.
puke.
It has a spicy acidity. Yeah, it's like when it hits
That guy got us
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Dude, I mean, you got to realize there are crazy fucking people out there, especially like the vibe. I'm telling you, the vibe's shifting now
Yeah.
with Rogan getting political. Those people
yeah.
are like, you almost have to like get your own
There's gonna
security,
be
dude.
assassination.
Yeah, you're gonna need to get your own. I'm telling you, these people are fucking crazy, dude. Why do you think Joe's got a whole team of Navy SEALs fucking protecting him?
Yeah, he's got money.
Yeah,
Money like that.
Yeah.
You-
They're trying to, but he's like a kingmaker now. You know, that's pretty interesting.
Well,
how things
podcast how it
go.
goes.
Yeah, Joe's specifically. Like this
Yeah,
podcast is
yeah,
not
yeah.
going to make anybody a king, but Joe,
Oh,
the
what?
biggest,
I
the biggest
told-
podcast.
You
in the
told me I
world.
was gonna make it after this.
Just told me kinghood.
I mean, you know, you might sell a couple tickets, maybe, hopefully, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna stop trying.
So, Davey, did you finish the story? I don't
Oh
think so.
yeah, the full circle moment. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they talked about it on Tuesday with Stories. Joe
Yeah.
List called me
Joe
a piece
List
of shit,
was an
whatever. You
asshole.
know. And then he also talked about it on Rogan.
Yeah.
Didn't tell the story the same. Just talked about how he did some Xanax, and I think you actually told him like, well, you got to test your drugs.
You do have to test your drugs.
You gotta test your
You
drugs,
can't do drugs anymore that you cuff. So even if you got it straight from the dealer, you still got to like, all right, well, let me test this real quick.
Just make sure.
Is Xanax powder or is it pressed powder?
Well, I mean, if it's fake,
Pressed powder?
if it's fake, yeah, I mean, it's a pressed pill, right? But
Yeah.
I mean, if you get it from a pharmacy, I mean, it's all pressed.
Yeah, you got to test your drugs.
yeah.
Those days are over.
But
But,
these
if a hot chick is like, you want to go to the bathroom and do a line, you're like,
Then you just do it.
Yeah. In the wild, it doesn't really work.
Yeah.
If you're drunk and people are going to do coke, it doesn't really. It's just not going to happen.
You just hope they've already done some. And it's not like a first. That's the thing I'm afraid of. Like, if I'm going to do something, like, you already did some?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
still
Right.
alive?
Right.
Okay,
Have you guys been
okay.
doing this? Then okay.
Yeah.
I
No one's
gotta
dead
watch
yet?
him do
All
it.
right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta do
It's
it
not
right
ideal,
there.
but
Yeah.
And it happens quick. If you do fent, like it happens pretty quick.
Yeah.
It's not like a
Yeah, that's how we know Kurt
Gradual
Cobain
process.
didn't kill
Diaz
himself.
did once in Chicago. Somebody made some like handmade cookies, like weed cookies, and Diaz was always down. And he goes, "You want to open a Tupperware?" He's like, "I want these cookies," and it was like, "Yeah, that's cool, thank you." We're just talking to a fan, me, him, and Rogan and Diaz, and I was like eating one. I was like, "Strong." He's like, "So, not that bad." I was like, "Okay." And Diaz just like, he's like, "I'm good," and it was like, "Oh, weird. I've never seen him turn stuff down." And he's like, "You sure?" He's like, "Yeah, fine." And then we were all talking, and then the guy ate one himself, and Diaz like, "Yo, yeah."
That's smart. That's smart. That's a veteran move right there.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, the full
Yeah, you
circle
got-
moment.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, the full circle moment was that Joe List did kill Tony a few weeks ago. Were you on that episode too, Matt?
And you were on it?
I was on it. I was on
He's
it.
been on a few times.
Did you say something?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
you
called
have
him
to.
out.
You have to.
Yeah. I mean, it's great.
Joe
right?
looks scared, dude. He looked scared. Like
He doesn't like conflict.
Yeah.
No, he does not seem like a confrontation.
But also, you got on a kill Tony mention. That's what Tony's looking for.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like anything interesting about you. Yes.
Well, actually, you know what? It got so awkward. Like I thought Joe would riff with me a little bit,
Yeah.
and it just got really awkward really quick. And Tony was like, "Oh, let's move on. Let's talk about your breeding kink more." But yeah, so I talked to Joe after, and I was like, "Hey man, I was just fucking around. Like,
I don't know.
no hard feelings
I
or
know what your
nothing."
approach was.
You know?
And then they talked about you though.
And then they talked about it again on Tuesdays with Stories.
Stories.
Is it nicer?
It was much nicer. Yeah, Joe was like very kind about it. It's a funny comic, and Mark was like very handsome too.
It's funny when you get a character like description of somebody like I hate them, and then you meet them like no, they're pretty nice.
Yeah.
That's
Because everyone in person generally is like not crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the internet, they'll put like their aggressive wild side out, and then you meet them like, "Hey, what's up, buddy?"
You're like
Like,
what?
"Oh,
That's
okay."
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
like met people that I hated online, and they're like, "What? You're not like you could be so
pretty
much
nice.
cooler."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hated Pingtr1p before I met him. You know, it's like this piece of fucking shit. Just
It's not true. He loves me. He loves me. Yeah, we met at Tim Dillon's show.
we did.
Yeah, you were opening for Tim Dillon.
You guys both
And then we
hope to
fell
be
in
twink
love.
of the week.
Yeah, we fell in love, and
Twink of the week.
life's been beautiful ever since. He's growing his hair out. He's going to be transitioning here pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm on
Nice.
estrogen. So
Nice.
looking forward to
Your
that.
dick's about to get bigger.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be huge, dude. Once I go gay, it's gonna be.
I'll tell you what though, I've seen a couple trans dicks.
Yeah.
Margot, this comic, it was really big.
Yeah.
Was it hard?
She's gone now. I mean, the dick's gone now.
Oh, where is it?
That's sad.
Science, I think.
That sucks.
I think at the
when
what's
they
the
waste
one in
like a good one.
yeah,
They did the
Philadelphia.
inside out dick pussy.
Yeah, it's at the Mutter Museum on display.
It's kind of disappointing.
There are a lot of trans women that have huge
hongs.
just crazy. Like,
Yeah, but
out of control.
They have a hard time getting like really hard though because of all the pills, from my understanding.
yeah,
That's
you just
true.
do a
Oh,
blue
yeah.
chew.
Oh, interesting.
It's like a kind of like a soft.
But that's
hard.
like one of their big things is like guys like to get pegged by trans women.
Yeah, Davey's into that.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, we've all got to feel something up every now and then. You know?
That's what happens, man, when you're growing your hair out like that. You know, it's not.
Attracted different.
I just want to be famous. I'll do whatever it fucking takes. I'll get pegged by a trans.
He's up becoming the new Chris D'Elia here.
Ah, fuck. That's the comparison I get all the time.
Oh, me
is
too.
Chris
man.
D'Elia, dude.
I'm Kirkland brand.
oh, cute.
Mr. Pibb D'Elia.
Yeah, I get Walmart Chris D'Elia
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, it wasn't always like that. I think I aged into kind of looking like him, and that's like the main go-to insult online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Good one, guys.
Haven't heard that before.
Yeah,
Did I show you my new character? Crystal Leah?
Crystal Leah.
Crystal Leah.
Yeah. Yeah, here it is.
Yes.
It is. Hey guys, you ever go to a bar and boys be like, what you guys talking about? What you doing about? What you doing about?
Yeah.
Just a different gender. I don't remember the whole bit.
That's like an Adam Ray character.
I thought you were going to go to the alligator
you,
bit.
you use all those prosthetics for that?
Adam Ray's pretty huge right now, man.
Yeah.
That Dr. Phil shit.
And tiny dick.
Tiny dick too.
Yeah. That's
Tiny
what he
dick?
says.
That's what he says?
No, I'm joking.
I mean, he looks like he's got a tiny dick.
I bet he has a perfectly average sized dick. That's what I would guess.
Totally.
I bet it's a
Adam
very
Ray.
smooth dick.
I'm tiny dick.
Adam looks like he's just got a really pretty penis.
Who's got the weirdest dick you've seen? Let's break it down.
I've seen like a crooked dick. You know,
Who's?
I was like, I
Yeah,
forgot.
I've
It's
seen a
probably a
couple of
porn. I
those.
think it's a porn or something, dude.
Oh,
Like,
no,
yeah.
in person.
Oh, in person, yeah.
Well, your balls should be like when you die, you need to like donate it to
Okay.
science because
So is
that's
Ari's
the
balls?
most disgusting, largest, craziest, droopiest.
His balls?
Yeah.
Well,
You haven't seen his balls?
He is 50, so it's normal.
No.
Oh, no,
That's
these were
nothing. It
always
was
like that. It's
always
not
like
that.
this.
Y'all
It
wanna-
is
I grew into
crazy.
it.
Y'all want to see something crazy?
No.
Well,
Yeah, you do. You do want to see it. Look at this.
Is that a
Luis
shit
Gomez's
sauce?
dick is 3 colors.
That is.
Oh, those are balls.
Those are balls with an inverted penis.
Oh my god, you can't even see the penis. I thought it was a
Wow.
fucking goat's ass.
Isn't
I
that?
don't need that. I don't need that.
Is it tucked in?
I think it just
Like a
sits there like
micro?
that.
Like a
yeah,
micro
it's a
penis?
micro.
It's hiding.
It just sits there like that.
But it makes the balls look huge. But
It
I
does.
think they're regular to small sized balls.
Yeah,
It's possible.
it's hard to tell.
This is
OnlyFans.
from a girl that she does dick ratings on OnlyFans, and I got a little
Thank
peek
you.
into behind
Thank
the
you,
scenes.
Davey.
You know,
We really did need to see that. That really,
well, you said to talk about weird dicks, and that's a weird one.
it really brought up the energy
Fucking
of the show here.
strange dick.
Yeah.
It's just cold as fuck in here. Is it,
It
just
got
me?
gold, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
AC kick in?
that's why that dick was so small.
The cameras were overheating and it was heating us up. Yeah.
Oh, it's the cool to cameras. Is that what it is?
Oh, I
Yeah,
get
okay,
it. It's
'cause-
too cool to camera.
Do you leave it on when the podcast comes out? Do you leave it on like all the stuff that happened while the camera was off?
Yeah, that's fun. You get it from a different
Like the
angle.
rawness of like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take all the footage and whatever is interesting.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like
when I'm
a
editing.
BTS
'Cause
at
I-
the end of the
yeah.
episode.
Oh yeah, you edit too.
Yeah. Well,
That's what
you know.
YMH does. Whenever they edit my stuff, like you be tripping. But whenever like a camera goes out because I forgot to fucking
Yeah.
clear the card or whatever.
Yeah.
They just like on the screen. They're like, Ari, fuck this up. It's about to happen in 3, 2, 1, and they leave it on black.
Yeah.
For like 3 seconds, and then go just to the other 2 camera angles after that.
I like that, but I think it
Yeah.
also depends on what the show is. You
Yeah.
know, like this is like a funny comedy show. Like that's like more real, like
Yeah.
comedy is.
Yeah.
But then if it's like a, I
It's
don't
Tucker
know,
Carlson. He's like,
yeah,
we gotta
something
edit
that's
that
like
out.
there's
Yeah. It's a
he's
very
like,
powerful tool to have, dude. Like
Editing?
going live, going live. It's like you just don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. You have no control. You just
Rogan's was live until way
Yeah.
too late.
Yeah.
Like way later than it should have been.
It was a live stream?
It was always a live
remember?
stream at first.
No.
Yeah,
And not
it
just
was
at
great.
first, like deep into when he was the #1 podcast.
Yeah, I remember People were pissed when he went off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people were pissed, but he's like, we should not have been taking these chances for the last 3 years.
People were pissed. Like his fans were pissed.
Yeah, because it was like a huge thing, man.
So almost nothing gets edited out, but once in a while they're like, fuck, you got to take that out.
Yeah, when he fucking dies because he tries to keep up with Shane Gillis drinking Bud Lights, which, by the way, at some point, he's got to release that footage.
He's got to release it.
It's not fair because Ari died on the show. Literally fell to the floor and took a nap. They didn't edit any of it out.
Shane literally drank me under the table.
Yeah, so that's not fair, you know?
Oh,
you're going to leave Ari's not...
Wait, what happened?
Joe died.
Joe
on the show.
died.
Yeah, Shane...
Joe tried to keep up with Shane.
Oh, he got sick.
Not for peeing, and then for drinking. And was like, Joe, you already, like, stop. And he was like, no, I think he might have been doing shots, too.
Oof.
Of course. And smoking weed.
But I was like, we just went through this, Joe. Don't do it. You just saw what happened to me.
Yeah.
Shane's not like us. He's not like us. He's not like us.
The weed makes a big difference.
Kendrick Lamar.
He's different.
Joe's smoking weed, though, right?
What?
You are smoking weed, right? Joe's smoking weed?
Yeah.
So it's different when you're drinking and smoking
100%.
weed.
That's when I started barfing, is when I smoked a little joint. I was like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that. I should have been fully focused on beating Shane.
That's like last night when we were coming back to
That's
the
the key.
hotel.
Yeah.
When we were just drinking in different bars, kind of hopping around.
The guys hit us at the end. We're like already drunk, and the guy was like, "We're gonna bring you guys around."
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks. And they brought there with a shot. We're like,
Yeah.
oh, we're already kind of done.
Yeah. So
And
we
then
went
we were
extra.
leaving, and they gave us another shot on the go.
Yeah. And then we pull up to the hotel, and I'm like, you want to come up to my room? We'll smoke some weed. And he's like, I feel like if I smoke weed right now, I'm going to barf. And I'm like, well, I'm going to go up there and barf.
Yeah.
Did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Smoked weed and
Nice.
had a great time.
Oh, yeah. I just know once I get smoke in me, it's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish he would show it. He was puking into a
Make it a
cooler.
pay-per-view or something.
No shit.
Yeah, I was too. But like 2 weeks earlier, same cooler. Like, Joe, you know how this is going to go. Don't keep up with
And they
them.
didn't put it out?
So
He
basically,
cut that part out. Generally, if that was a live stream, that would have.
did he cut the part out or did it just end it like at that point? Did it come back after he like kind of recovered from it? I think he did, if I remember right.
He recovered later that night at Kill Talk.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I think they basically ended it.
He like OD'd on B12 shots. Like, broke
Well,
him
he's
and just fucking
he's
sucked
got
it
his
down
own
or
little
whatever.
nurse guy to like go in there.
Yeah,
and
no, but he's
help
like
him up.
he's retarded.
Yeah.
He's like recovers in a different
Look,
way than
this
we
is
do.
what you guys. If you guys really want to keep up with Shane, yeah, you can't. He can't. It's not fair if he's just drinking and not smoking weed.
No, but that's part of Shane's game.
Yeah.
He'll let you do that.
Yeah, yeah.
He'll talk you into making a mistake.
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
DeRosa comes in, he's like, I'm going to the bathroom because he knows DeRosa's about to suggest shots.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, let him fail.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, it's up to you.
Yeah.
It's crafty.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like you're playing fucking the Bucks.
Yeah.
You can be like, hey, that guy, that tall guy, he can actually shoot threes.
Yeah.
He's not going to warn him. Like, let him hit 2 threes before you realize. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he died.
Yeah.
It was great, but then he recovered. He's fucking legitimately retarded, Rogan. His body is like, it's made different.
Yeah. He does look like a Neanderthal.
Yeah,
build.
it's just like
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you know when a kid falls out of a tree, he's like, ow, and they go right back, and then we feel it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I know.
That's
That's
him.
why I was like, why is everybody mad that Joe Rogan said the N-word so many times? I'm like, look at him.
Joe. To me, I always loved Joe, but
I
this-
did not recover. I was there for a while. They're like, come on, we got to go back to the hotel. I'm like, guys, I'm next to my puke. Leave me alone. I'm on the floor. I'm where I should be. I woke up in 2 hours after Shane. They were gone. Great. Goodbye. And then I was like, okay, I could like stand. I walked in the other room. Rogan's just playing pool with like 3 of the top 5 pool players in the world. I was like, hey, what's going on? It's just like hustling in the back. I'm like, what is this? He
very
goes, how you
Rogan.
feel? I'm like, I'm all right. I'm leaving. He's like, all right, see you later. And then I went and got Taco Way and fucking puked again.
Hell yeah.
You puked out Taco Way?
It's so bad.
Oh man, yeah, I've done that. I've literally puked Taco Way on the way home.
Joe didn't give you like a banana bag or IV fluids or anything like that?
There wasn't any there then.
I didn't do an
need it
ice
there.
bath?
I took some liquid IV. Yeah, I should. He didn't have the ice bath yet. It was before.
I would've
that would
cured
have
you
woken me
immediately.
up.
Well,
Yeah.
he got his.
But I didn't
karma.
want it. You got to sleep it off. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
kinda the
Yeah.
only thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when someone's on the ground, unless they're in legitimate danger,
Do you have any?
leave them there.
You have any experience with Alex Jones?
Yeah,
You ever partied with
edibles with
Alex? You did.
definitely drank with them.
Were you there when Joey gave him some acid or something like that in Vegas? I think Joey slipped
yeah,
some
he gave,
acid.
I don't know if I was there for that
Yeah.
time. He definitely
Yeah.
gave him a cookie with weed in it. I could see Alex Jones also thinking that was acid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave him a cookie, gave us all cookies. We went to UFC. It's a 6-hour event, so you got to do edibles.
Yeah.
I guess you fucked like throughout, long lasting.
to him.
Yeah, so Joey brought cookies, and we was getting, and Alex like, "What's in this?" He goes, "Eat the fucking cookie."
Yeah.
All right. Like, what are you talking about?
And now
Why would I
it's-
give you a homemade cookie?
So,
I'm Joey Diaz.
An edible, but then Alex retells it. It's acid, right?
There might have also been a second time.
Yeah.
Diaz will get you.
So I thought I remember Diaz saying it was acid.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then it was another time.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I could
Alex
be-
Jones was fun to have around.
Yeah, Alex is a good dude. He's so the few people that I've gotten to agree. Ari,
Yeah.
crazy man, agreed to do this show for some reason. Alex Jones is
He
another
did it?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex.
I never understood how he
That's-
went from conspiracy theorist to right wing,
Yeah.
like in the public's eye, to be like, "Oh, you're a kook," to "You're evil."
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I never saw that
it's
switch.
evolving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because he went pro-Trump. That's why. And then on the left side is like if you're not with them, then you're against them. It's like,
I was with him. There was a shooting in Texas at a army base.
Mm-hmm.
One of the remember that, somebody in the army or the armed
Yeah,
forces shooting
yeah.
a
It was
couple, a few others.
yeah, forehead. Yeah.
And then I was at Cap City, the old Cap City, and they were saying it on TV. It was next to Alex Jones. He's this big conspiracy guy. He goes, "Okay, so here's what's going to happen because I know all about this kind of thing." He goes, "They're going to kill that guy. He'll never be able to speak." It was somebody trained him to do that, and they won't let us speak, so they'll take him out, and that's, and then we'll see from there who denies it and who says what. And it was like, okay. And then the news report comes up. It goes, they have him alive. He's in stable and steady condition. He'll make a full recovery. They're waiting to talk to him. And Alex Jones goes, right. So he will live. And they want him to live so he can say this and this and this. And it's like, no matter what the details are, he's just going to spin it. That's what he does.
Yeah.
That's what makes him fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That is it.
He's not like, damn, then I don't know. I guess I was wrong.
He's
never wrong.
He's gotten better at that. Because I remember like 2012, like the marathon bombing, the Boston Marathon bombing.
Yeah.
His clips were everywhere, and it was like, oh god, everybody was a fucking FBI agent. Like everything was just conspiracy. Like he did for a long time. Like everything was just conspiracy. False flag shit. But he's gotten. I think after Sandy Hook, he's like, kind of stepped back.
Chill out.
I think he's not doing the false flag stuff as much.
But his audience got too big. It went beyond his own audience.
But he was right about the gay frogs in the water and shit.
Oh, he's right about a lot of shit. That's what's tough.
That's what Rogan used to always say. He's right 1 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
He's fun because he's crazy. This is aliens. This is black ops. But then 1 out of 10 times, like, wait, you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's 1 out of 10 times. It might be a little more than that. Because he's been right about a lot of shit. To me, if you looked at his record versus like CNN's, it's probably pretty close.
He's looking at
Probably
all the
pretty
research,
close.
the kook research and
Yeah.
the mainstream research.
Yeah.
And then it all looks kooky if you agree
Yeah.
on the other side. And then
But I also like I don't when everything's a conspiracy,
yeah,
then it's
then
like
nothing
what-
is.
then
Yeah.
yeah.
There
Yeah,
are
but he
those-
lives in that world.
I know.
He can
Well,
only
everything,
see conspiracy.
nothing-
Tripoli's like that too.
Sometimes totally Tripoli's like that. I just think that sometimes maybe like the truth is
Yeah.
just boring.
Yeah, a lot of times
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like but then some people they have an imagination that they believe in, and they just run wild with. No, it's the DMT elves.
2020 did not help those people.
No,
Because
no, they're alone.
2020 was like a confirmation of every conspiracy they
Yeah.
believed,
That was a great time
was
for
2020?
conspiracies.
COVID.
Oh,
This is
COVID.
Yeah,
right, right.
all
Don't
that
even
shit around
worry about
COVID.
Yeah, I thought you meant an election, but yeah, COVID.
Oh, you're serious?
I was like, what
Yeah,
happened? Kind of high.
Yeah.
What did we do that?
Yeah, I got everybody online more.
Texas weed ain't bad, dude. Texas weed's pretty good.
Did you tap out Shane Gillis? Is that real?
Yes, twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
He's put like 200 pounds on you?
Yeah, I caught him in a move he wasn't expecting.
So you
arm triangle.
You
my only
really
good
know
move.
jiu-jitsu?
No, I'm really bad at it.
And he's that
But to
good.
someone who's never done jiu-jitsu, then yeah, I know him way more.
You got the TV working now?
I've taken a class in 15 years. I just know the arm triangle.
He's a D1 athlete.
Yeah, I know. And I was like on top of him, but he didn't know what I was doing. I got tapped in it 40 straight times before I knew, like, when somebody gets their arm around you, I would go like that, and then I would get tapped. I'm like, fuck.
Is there any footage
And then,
of
like,
this?
no, there's no footage of it. We were just
Run it back.
Dude,
Yeah.
we got you got to run it back and get footage next time.
I mean, he outweighs me by probably
Yeah.
300 pounds.
It makes no sense. So that's true then. Because where did you hear that? You're the one that told me that he got tapped out.
He was denying it hard. I'm like, shit, I get it. You're stronger than me. But it happened.
I couldn't find any clips of it.
Well,
No,
Shane's also made a lot of fun of you recently.
He always
He's
does.
talked some shit about you.
Yeah, he does.
What did he say? Something about old and edgy 50-year-old?
Yeah.
That was
What the fuck is that
that was in the
about?
Louis Gomez roast.
He said it again recently, too.
The Michael Rapaport shit. He said he would step in and help Michael Rapaport kick your ass.
Yeah, he's joking.
Have you talked about that? I saw the Legion of Skanks talk about it, but I haven't seen you talk about it.
I do it on stage.
You do it on stage?
Yeah, I don't need to talk about stuff on podcasts when I can just handle it through my comedy.
So,
like, I'll just make a bit about it.
What can you say? Like, what fucking happened? Because I fucking hate Mike Rapaport. So I would have helped
I
you.
mean, he's an all-liner nowhere for sure.
He's a bitch, dude.
Yeah.
He's a fucking little bitch, dude.
Yeah. Anyone who gets anywhere near him is like engulfed in a fucking sea of disgust. They get Kevin Durant's like, get the fuck away from me.
I didn't like, he fucking spent, I don't know, 5 years with Trump derangements and acting like a fucking nutcase. And then all of a sudden he's voting for Trump.
Yeah, because he's like Israel, and it's like, he stands for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he has a lot of spousal abuse, like, in the past.
But he does stand for Israel. That seems to be like the one thing he does care about. And he's supposed to be a comedian too, like, allegedly.
All those like celebrities you get in the stand-up later are not really stand-ups. They're just like milking it, which is fine, but
they get by on their like celebrity and people wanting to meet them. And
it's never an actual bit about something.
Yeah.
It's all like stories of myself. If you know me already.
I opened for him in New York.
Yeah.
I opened for him here in San Antonio.
So you guys like Michael?
Great guy.
Sweet dude. He's never slapped me.
Yeah.
Michael, go fuck yourself. I made a whole documentary about how he was a piece of shit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because I'm sorry, but I've been a Trump supporter for a long time, and he's one of those crazy motherfuckers.
Crazy.
That just, he was, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened with Israel. I don't know what it was that made him flip, and then now I think he's a Trump supporter.
All these guys want 100% Israel, which is like he when he should be getting morals or integrity. He's like, I still don't like this guy, but I'm a supporter of Israel.
Yeah.
Or I like this one thing that he supports, but also like, I don't know, don't both parties support Israel?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Israel kind of.
Everyone, you have to.
Yeah.
Are you living in New York in Austin, or are you just
No, I
still
just
New
live
York?
in New York.
Yeah. Are you doing the because you got that You Be Trippin' pod, right?
Yeah, but I do it in Austin too when I'm there because I'm there a lot.
Yeah. It's a good pod, man.
4.
I watched the one with the drug expert guy.
Yeah,
Hamilton Morris.
I
Yeah.
keep seeing clips of that.
God,
That was
he rules.
great.
He's
Yeah.
so fucking thought out about it.
Yeah.
Saw some comments like, "This guy's so much smarter than Ari." I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I know."
Do you think you know drugs?
What are you talking about? I've read a book. In
Are
7
you
years.
mostly only having people dumber than you?
I guess so. Yeah, I had H. Foley on the week before, and it was like,
Damn.
this guy can't breathe.
Hopefully, Mark Norman will forgive Davey.
No, Mark's
we
already
can talk.
forgiven me. Mark's cool with me.
Yeah.
Mark said that,
Yeah.
but for real,
Joe
I'm
List,
back
I don't know.
in
We
town.
might still have to fight. Me and Joe might have to fight. I don't know.
Joe's also just defends his friends real hard, which is what you want.
Which is a bro. Like,
fuck
I don't
that
blame
guy
him at all
right
for
up,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You and Joe didn't make up? I thought you and Joe.
No, we made up. We're cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we're cool.
Yeah.
We still just might have to fight just for my honor.
Definitely test your drugs. You know they have tester strips in bathrooms in New York now instead of condoms.
Tester strip. That's how bad the drug
That's
problem
awesome.
is.
Yeah, they're like,
Was it one or the other? So like now there's no more
the bin
condoms.
is now replaced. Yeah.
Don't have
Listen,
room
we
for
know y'all
condoms.
aren't fucking.
Yeah,
so.
condoms
Condoms
out,
are out.
tests in.
I think they got every bar was like a little sick of like dragging a dead body out of their bathroom. So it was like,
Trump signs like one of those orders on it. Like, we're gonna replace the condoms with test strips.
We need more babies, so fuck it.
I wonder if they tell Trump like just hold up a thing and let the internet go. To it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
If you're holding it like this, it'll just happen.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Palestine shit? Trump trying to take over Gaza.
I mean, I'd love if they like put a bunch of hospitals and like
Yeah.
schools and like put a bunch of money into the infrastructure and like made them like
Chipotles.
a working fucking society.
Make
So you're
it
cool-
like
I-
normal.
It'd be great.
I
I
mean,
don't know what he planned. This is the first I'm hearing about it.
Yeah, so supposedly America's going to take over Gaza.
Yeah.
But they got to find a way to relocate all the Gazans somewhere else.
Oh.
And we're going to
I mean, if they really put a bunch of money into fixing up Gaza and the
Yeah,
West
yeah.
Bank, it could just
That's
totally
what-
be a great ally in the.
That's what Trump's saying. It's going to be like
not
the
first world.
the Riviera of the fucking Middle East or whatever.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But a lot of people are freaking out. They're like,
They freaked out about the Gulf of America too, but
it's like whatever you're doing
love
isn't
that
working.
and Freedom Prize.
Let Trump try. You know?
Yeah,
Let's
fries.
build a big
Damn,
Trump
that's a
fucking.
throwback.
If it works, that'd be
Freedom Prize,
a
yeah.
fucking amazing.
I don't know. It's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Well, let's wrap it up, man. So you guys can get back in time. It's almost
Yeah.
4:00 already.
Okay.
Sure.
So yeah,
It was fun.
yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
fun.
That's
Definitely.
cool.
I really appreciate you guys coming on, man.
Of course,
Good to
man.
see you, Matt.
Yeah, dude. It was
Ari?
great
It
meeting
was a
you.
fun one. Good
Hell yeah,
laughs.
dude.